wherever you are, whether you're watching this live with me right now or you're watching this back later on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So this is going to be a very in-depth daily reading today. It's going to do an energy check for pretty much the week ahead. It's going to tap in with all the energy. Now, just before I started recording this, I tapped in with throat chakra. So obviously, you know, if I'm going to be coughing and stuff through the reading, bear with me because it is what I'm channeling, and I feel there's a big block. So it feels like when I'm tapping in with the masculine energy, first of all, things need to be said. There's a lot that needs to be coughed up. The air needs to be cleared. You know, a lot of healing going on. And I've been picking up on this for the last week or so with the throat chakra. A lot of healing going on. So I feel I'm going to be constantly clearing my throat throughout this reading. So bear with me. It is connected with what the masculines are going through and how they intend to express their love. I also got shown this morning birds. Okay, I was kind of sitting and, you know, having a morning brew. And I looked out the window and they showed me this big flock of birds. And, you know, they were kind of going around in a formation. And it was quite a while. It was like 4 or 5 minutes going around in this formation. And the angels are kind of saying this is about the masculines moving towards their freedom as a collective. You know, not just their physical freedom, but their emotional freedom. So they can be free to express their love, to be with the feminine, to show you their truth. And that's very important. And that's why they're really guiding me right now to do this message. So what they're guiding me to do is use my divine structure deck, which is a pretty big deck. And this is a deck full of questions, and I created this deck significantly for, or especially for readers and people wanting to ask a question if you may not know what to ask. So we're going to use this deck to find out what is going on, because what is going on. So thank you for being here, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family, because we're here for you every day. And I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's here live with me right now. And say hi to some people. So we've got Grace in the house, Donna, welcome. We've got Anela, we've got Ez, we've got Mandy, we've got Dejana, we've got Kay in the house, we've got Bells, we've got Taylor, and we've got Lokme. So Lokme, I think it is. So I hope I've said your names right. Welcome, thank you so much for jumping on with me. It is earlier in the UK. If you are happy, if you are happy I'm here, give me a thumbs up as well. And, you know, moderators, if you're jumping on, you know, if you can just make sure the chat's okay for me as well. But I am feeling this collective need to clear the throat. Okay, there's like a block in the throat chakra. It's only just come on like 5 minutes before I came live, and I thought, oh, here we go. The angels are showing me then, you know, while I'm live, I'm going to be coughing and, you know, clearing the air, because that's what the masculines are doing. So the angels will show us what they are collectively going through our physical body, the things we see, the things we experience, and the way we feel with our spider sense, because it tingles. So I've put a link in the description below to all my decks of cards, and I'm going to be using all of my cards. So I've got them all over the table. I've got like 20 decks of cards here, and they're all my cards today. So these are the cards we're going to be using. And it's also giving you an insight into what decks I have available for you. So, you know, if you want to buy any, you can do, if you want to get your own messages and your own guidance. So let's start then, okay? So I'm going to shuffle the deck as I go. So we're going to use the Divine Structure deck to find out what's happening. So what do we need to be asking first of all? There's a lot of cards in this deck, all kinds of cards. So the first thing is, what is being released? Wow. What is being released? What is being released in the twin flame journey? What is being released? So release is about letting go, healing, closure, completion. And as we move forward, you know, we're currently, as I record this, in real time in September, and October is the month of release. So there's going to be a lot of things being released during October. So what is being released? So what deck are they guiding me to for this? So I'm going to use the Almost Tarot for this. So what is being released right now in the twin flame journey? What is being released right now? What is being released right now? Here we go. So the message is fear. Wow. I mean, you can't get bigger than that, can you? What is being released? Fear. Fear is being released. And also fear connected with travel. Now, travel is about movement. Now, I feel this is restrictions. So what is being released? Restrictions. Okay, obstacles in the way of your union or your reunion or you guys coming together. And this is very powerful. Now, obviously, everywhere in the world is different. Some people are in lockdown, some people aren't. We're moving into different seasons, so there's going to be crazy things going on. But it's going to be fear around being together, fear around restrictions of being together, fear around the communication coming in and when it's going to happen. So this is fear of it moving forward, how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, if it's going to happen. These are the fears being released. So fear is being released. And what is fear? It's a false experience appearing to be real. Okay, it's false experiences appearing to be real. That means things we create in our mind, things that block communication, things that bring in struggle or anxiety or pain. You know, things that we create in our mind where we think, oh, you know, what if it doesn't work out? What if it happens this way? And we go into fear-based what-if scenarios that never truly come to pass. So what's being released in the connection is fear. You can't get a bigger one than that, okay? Because that's what needs to be released to move things forward. Very powerful, okay? So we've also got here Virgo energy. Now this is powerful, isn't it, that this has come up because we're actually in Virgo energy right now. Now, somebody said to me, the Virgo daily readings I'm doing, can anyone watch them? Well, yeah, because we're in Virgo energy. They are obviously kind of focused towards Virgos, but because we're all operating right now in Virgo energy, then if the message resonates with you, take it, it's for you, okay? And for anyone who's been asking me about daily readings, again, they're giving me this block in the throat chakra. You know, so things are being released right now. That's what's happening with Virgo energy. But anyone who's been asking me about daily readings, you know, I do a daily angel reading for everyone. And then the month, you know, the horoscope we're currently in, I do that message. If I did 12 horoscope readings a day, plus everything else I do on the channel, I would burn out in a week. So that's why, you know, someone asked me when I'm going to be doing Scorpio readings, I'll be doing them during Scorpio season. Okay, so when it's your birthday, you'll get a daily message. So see how again they're giving me this block now. It's really interesting. This has only just come on before the live stream. So, you know, I do apologise again if I am coughing a little bit through this, but it's because I'm connecting with the energy. So Virgo energy right now, and we're in this until, when is it we go into Libra? I've got it written down. We go into Libra on Thursday next week, okay? So between now and Thursday, there's this throat chakra healing, and I've really felt this for the entire of Virgo energy. Okay, so the Virgo energy is throat chakra healing. So let's see what else we need to know. So what's the energy around Virgo right now? What's the energy around Virgo? Chaos. Wow. Well, there certainly is chaos happening. Okay, there certainly is chaos happening in Virgo energy, which means we've been dealing with craziness, ascension symptoms, physical things happening in our physical body, throat chakra. We've been dealing with change. We've been dealing with, you know, highs and lows, ups and downs, this roller coaster ride, hectic energy, you know, a lot of craziness going on. But chaos leads to where we're meant to be because chaos is really upheaval. You know, the chaos is like the Tower card in the tarot. It's where all the change comes in. Obviously, the Death card is about changes and new beginnings. And usually, if you notice that if you do a tarot spread, you get Tower and the Death card coming up together. There's no, you know, coincidences there. Everything happens for a reason. It's because you don't get change without a bit of chaos. And the chaos is the way the human mind or the ego perceives it. You know, because human ego does not like change. You know, we have a comfort zone and our soul craves change. But from our ego perspective, we don't like it very much. It creates panic and anxiety and fear. And fear is being released. That's what is being released right now, if you're just tuning in, okay? So the Virgo energy, which is where we are now, is fear is being released about chaos and change. And throat chakra healing, speaking our truth, being able to communicate, being able to speak to each other, twin flames communicating, but also us as spiritual beings being able to communicate with God and source and angels and, our guides and our own higher self and ourselves and each other, because we are a collective energy here and we are a soul family, helping each other out, being there for each other through the struggles, because the journey doesn't stop. People ask me why this is a daily channel, why I post so many videos. The journey does not stop for anything. The journey doesn't take a day off. It continues. And we all have good days and bad days. So one day you may be having a good day, but the next day you may struggle. Well, you're going to need that support when the chaotic times come in. So remember, the message today, because I did a little short video earlier, is about you being bigger than any trigger and being stronger and tougher than any obstacle. You can handle anything, and the angels are showing that to you. So you can handle any chaos, any chaotic energy, even in the physical. I've just been through a cold, okay, and I called it Skegness flu because I went to Skegness and caught this cold. But, really it was at high ascension, because in the hotel room I was in, there was this green firelight. It was so bizarre. Okay, I shared it on Snapchat for members and on the community page for members too. But there was like this big green light. So at night when the lights went off, this light was bright and it illuminated the whole room green. And I've never stayed in a hotel that's done that before. So at the beginning of the week, I knew something big was happening. And Virgo energy is earth energy, green energy. Okay, so this green energy was coming through from Archangel Raphael, creating a physical and emotional and spiritual cleansing and healing. So I kind of knew then something big was going on, especially because it wasn't just affecting me, it was affecting George, my divine masculine. So both twins going through a deep cleanse and a deep healing and deep ascension. And right now it feels like something big is being released. It feels like there's something in my throat. Like constriction, because they're showing it to me. And you may feel things are constricted in your journey, whether that be from restrictions or just your masculine being silent or, not being able to communicate with them or some block or obstacle in the way. This is what's being released. This is what's being healed. So there's a lot being healed and released right now in Virgo energy. So the chaos is actually a good thing. So, if anything is happening in your life, and this could be at work as well, it could be at home, it could be with money, things seem a bit crazy, like what is going on? It's because things are shifting and changing to move you where you're meant to be. So trust the journey, okay? So what else do we need to know? What else is happening? Wow, Leo energy. Leo energy. Leo, again, I feel this is going to be a thing throughout the reading. If I'm clearing my throat, coughing, bear with me. It's the throat chakra healing, okay? So Leo energy, obviously Leo is about strength and power. So I'm feeling this as, yes, this will mean something to you if you're a Leo or if your masculine is a Leo. But this is going to also be about the energy that came in on the Lionsgate portal. Okay, I'm feeling obviously all these big shifts and changes. So what do the angels want to say to us about Leo energy? I'm using the cards they're guiding me to. What happens around Leo energy? Look at this. I'm learning who I am. So from the Lion's Gate, okay, the masculine and the feminine, because it's both of you, and me, because I'm a feminine too, and George, we're all going through collective healing. You are learning who you are. So since the Lion's Gate, big things started shifting and changing to help you to learn who you are. As a spiritual being, your purpose, your mission, everything about you. The masculines especially are learning who they are. They give me the word looning. So looning is connected with a lunar cycle. It may be you feel a bit loony, things changing. So, we do feel loony on this journey. We feel crazy. We feel like, are we making this up? What's it all about? I've never felt like this before. Why? Why is this occurring this way? And we learn to become the observer. So we learn to take a step back and to observe our journey. So it makes more sense. So we gain clarity and vision. So we don't get lost in our thoughts and lost in our pain and our struggle. We step away from that. And the masculines are learning to communicate. And this is again why the throat chakra is going through this huge healing. The need to clear the air, this block being removed. And that's why so many of us, since the Lionsgate portal and before then, have been seeing signs about smoother roads ahead. Thank you, angels. The angels saying pre-Lion's Gate, there was all this upheaval and chaos. And even though there's chaos around now, things are smoother. So you may have seen bulldozers, things being moved out of the way, roads healing, like tarmac being put down, things being dug up, because things are changing. So since Lion's Gate, both twins have been learning who they are, you and your twin flame, both of you. You may think, well, I already know I'm a twin, I already know these things, but you are still growing and evolving. We all grow and evolve, we all learn. Even in union, there's still things that come up that challenge and trigger. So we have to work together as a team with our twin. We learn that through telepathic communication, by knowing that we are one with all things and connecting with the universal power. And that was the message yesterday with the little spiders. Spiders are a big sign of universal power. So is the number if you've seen 222. So Leo energy since the Lion's Gate. And if you're operating in Leo energy, if you are a Leo or your masculine is a Leo, you are learning who you are right now. Very powerful. And there's going to be a message in here for each sign, okay? Because I'm doing the whole deck, hopefully. Unless I have to have a break from coughing up from this throat chakra. So the message now then, okay, the next question, energy around twin flames in union. Now, this is interesting because I'm a twin flame in union. And, many of you might be thinking, well, let's get past that, Liz, because I'm not a twin flame in union. But you really are, because you're already in union. You may not physically be in union, but spiritually you always are. So let's see how this resonates with your journey. So a message or an energy around twin flames in union. So I'm going to do the romantic love oracle cards for these, okay? Using all my decks for this live today. Here we go. 2 cards. So the energy around twin flames in union, look at this. Appreciate how far you have come. I honor myself. Now this is beautiful because obviously when we're in union, we honor the journey. We are together, we are a team, we are in physical connection. And we appreciate how far we've come. Like I look back now and I think, wow, it was a bit of a journey, it was a bit of a journey. And this is where you're going to be now. I mean, I look back, and I look over the 10-year period, it took me to really come into union. Jealousy, anger, envy, pain, being obnoxious, all the feelings and things I went through. And I think, wow, all of that taught me who I am. And what we do on this journey, we go through being in the darkness, okay, and the energy of kind of the dark night of the soul, which is really the 7 deadly sins. And I've done a video on that, okay? We're in anger and, impatience and jealousy and pride and all these things. And we turn them around on the journey with surrender, with faith, hope and love and understanding into things like passion, compassion, patience, empathy, all the beautiful things, which is the fruit of the spirit. So we move out of the darkness into the light. That's what the energy is. So honoring how far you've come, appreciating how far you've come. And even if you aren't yet in physical union, appreciate how far you've come. You, each one of you watching, whether you're watching live with me now or you're watching it back later, you are a warrior. You are a warrior of love, and you deserve to understand how powerful you actually are. Appreciate how far you've come. And they give me the word shout. Shout it out. Your masculine is so proud of you. Be proud of you, because you're the one that's achieved that. You may have received guidance, whether that's from me or someone else or your higher self, but you've done the work. You. So be proud of yourself and say, yes, I'm a warrior of love. I can do this. I am doing this now, and I will be in union because that's my birthright. That's why I've come. That's why I've signed up for this journey. So appreciate how far you've come, not just today, but yesterday, last year, last month. Look back and think, wow, I'm so much more powerful now. I'm so much more patient now. I'm so strong now. I handle things different. I no longer react now. I respond instead with love and power and passion and purpose. So you are a warrior of love. And, when you're in union, you do really look back and think, wow, it was worth it. Everything I went through had to happen that way to grow me. Even if at the time I looked at that situation or that thing I was going through and felt pain. And we all do. Some people look at twins in union and think, oh, it's all right for you. you're in union. It's all right for you to sit there and speak. But to be in union, we have to go through everything that you guys are going through now, all the pain and struggle. I certainly went through the ringer with it. So we have to learn and grow through the pain. And all the things we go through, by the way, they teach us wisdom so that we can help as a light worker. If I hadn't have been through separations and, all the things that block the journey. See how they block the journey then? All the things that block the journey, block communication, pain, struggle. I wouldn't be able to talk about it. I could talk about it maybe, but I wouldn't be able to empathize. So what's the point of that, So when we're in union, we can look back with, power and bless everything. Also, you are capable of great things. So twins in union are capable of great things. Now, you're capable of great things anyway, because remember, you are always in union. You're in sacred union, but you are capable of great things. And when you're in union, you have a mission. So you realize when you're in union that you are capable, that you can do the thing that you've signed up to do, that you have a mission. Like me and George right now have a mission. Our mission isn't to be doing videos on the same channel. Our mission is to have separate channels because, we share different things. And that's what's important. Whatever your joint mission is, you'll have a separate one or a separate thing you do, and you'll have your mission together. Like it's our mission together to support each other and be there for each other and guide each other, and help and heal. And that's what twins do. And we do that anyway, even when we're on the road to union. So in union, if you're a twin flame watching this and you're in union, then you are realizing that you are capable of great things and you are honoring the journey. You're honoring yourself and the journey. And we'll also learn as well in union that it's okay to give each other space. When we're on the road to union, we do struggle with that. We struggle with the separation. We struggle with, why it happens. But in union, we give it freely. Like when George needs space, I just kind of know. So I give it to him freely and he gives it to me, and that's okay. We'll have like a night on our own where he's gaming upstairs, I'm watching my programs, and then obviously we get into bed together, but we give each other that space. And then the next night we may want to spend the entire time together. It's like being able to give each other what you need, and you automatically know because you are telepathic. We know, like I'll go in the kitchen and I'll do something and George will say, I've just had a vision of you doing that, or I just kind of asked you telepathically to bring me that, because we are connected. And your bond is like that now. And when you're in union, that will just get stronger and stronger. It's very powerful. So what else do we need to know? So we've got, what signs are they seeing? Wow. So what signs you were seeing as a divine feminine, or, on your journey. What signs are they seeing? So I'm going to say, what are they seeing? What's your person seeing? Because, you could be a masculine tapping in with this reading. You may be a feminine in masculine energy right now. And you may be wondering, so what is your person seeing? What signs are they seeing? So I'm going to use the Twin Flame Oracle now. I did a little reading for members this morning, and so powerful because we asked the same kind of question. What signs are they seeing? And they're receiving signs about reunion. And so are you. So the signs right now are about reunion, coming back together. Whether you're seeing that in your virtual world or in your physical world, people coming together. So what signs are they seeing? They are guiding me to that big number 3. And obviously 3 is a big sign for the journey. 333, 333. And that is a masculine number anyway. So we've got message on the way. So the signs they are receiving, is that there's a message on the way. Now, I feel that's that they are messaging you, but they are receiving a message from heaven about communication. So they are receiving some form of sign that's showing them that it's time to send you a message, and you're being shown it's on the way. So something is being shown to you. It's on the way. So the masculines are definitely realizing it's time for them to message the divine feminine, or your person is receiving signs that there's some message on the way. And I feel this is also telepathic communication. So they are receiving telepathic communication. They are receiving a guide or guidance from heaven, you know, a sign coming to them or a message on the way. We've also got the white stag. Wow. And again, they're making me clear the air. So they're clearing the air. The masculines are doing what they need to do to come into mission. So the white stag is the promise of union with that bonus, because the bonus is mission. So the white stag is the promise of mission. So they may be seeing white stags. They may not realize why, but they are seeing the signs about your mission together. And I know so many of you have seen the white stags, you know, not just the normal stags, but the white stags too, which is the promise of mission. So the masculines or your person is also receiving this sign. And forgive. Wow. So they're also receiving signs about forgiveness, to release the past, to move on, to make a change, to forgive themselves and to heal. So, you know, your person knows they have to leave certain things behind, and, you know, very powerful, because what's being released right now is fear. You know, fear around the journey, fear around their own thoughts, fear around communication, throat chakra healing, fear around restrictions and travel and movement, fear about making a change. So, you know, the angels are saying the signs they are seeing is to release fear, to move forward and let go and start again. Very powerful. So the next one we're doing is, will I get my apology? Okay, so maybe you're thinking, is my twin going to apologize to me? What do I need to know about this? Okay, so we're going to use the masculine dark truth. Now, again, if you're connecting as a masculine and wanting to know if your feminine is going to apologize, take it how it resonates with you. But for the majority, this will be, will my masculine apologize to me? I desire you, okay? So he's saying, you are so sexy and hot, my body is on fire for you. Now, sometimes the masculines struggle with words. They struggle with words, they struggle to communicate. That's why there's this big throat chakra healing going on. That's why I feel like I need to cough something up right now. But they are saying to you, I desire you. And because they desire you, obviously they will apologize to you at some point, in some way, shape or form. The way they may show you their apology could be through the desire, okay, which means they may be flirty with you. They may be, you know, kind of messaging you in a sexy way or showing you they want you. Because, you know, that was quite strange for me to understand until I met George. And, you know, he told, well, not met George, but when we kind of talked about the masculine's journey, and he says that, you know, the masculines do struggle with showing love because of, you know, triggers and things they've dealt with in their world, and, you know, their past pain and their core wounds. So what they do is they tend to show it in a sexy way. You know, it's quite amusing really, because sometimes, like, I'll go to George and I want to hug him so tight, you know, and I'll hug him and he'll just kind of give me like a silly thrust or do something funny, you know, or kiss my neck, and I'm like, just give me a hug. And he's like, this is me giving you love. So we have to understand that the masculines show it in other ways, because that's how they show you, for one, that they desire you, that they are super attracted to you and want you so much. But also it's their way of showing you love, showing you apology. So he's saying to you, I just want you so much. You are so sexy and hot. My body is on fire for you. So I feel he could apologize to you in a tactile way, you know, in a way where he may not get the words out, but he shows you through his body, or the way he's responding to you with his body, or, you know, the way you're communicating. So you will get your apology in some way, shape or form. So I want to go a bit deeper with that, okay? Because I don't want you to think, oh, that's a cop-out. He's just going to kind of show me he desires me. But this is also reminding you that the masculines show us apologies in different ways, okay? Or show love in different ways. He's saying to you, I'm at a crossroads right now. So he's deciding what to do. He's making decisions. He's finding his way. There will be a celebration and a reunion. So yes, you're going to get your apology and you'll celebrate that apology. There will be a reunion coming with this once the fear is released, okay? Because we've got the fear and ego there again. And that's what's being released right now. So the big message is, yes, you'll get your apology. Okay, we'll create a reunion. So he may come forward to you with an apology to bring you back together. That may be his way in. Okay, he may show you through desire and a wanting of you that he's sorry. Okay, so he's going to show you through his body, maybe his voice and his actions, but I feel it's more the things he's doing than what he's saying. You're just going to feel it, because in spiritual truth, an apology isn't really needed. Obviously, we want an apology, but an apology isn't really needed because, you know, in spiritual truth, it's already forgiven. So the angels are reminding you of that, okay? So let me just put the cards back together so, you know, I can use the same cards again here. So we've already done 6 cards, okay? So we're doing this whole deck, hopefully, unless my voice goes completely. But let's see, what's the next question? So in other words, yes, you'll get your apology, okay? So trust in that. Next question, how are the lunar cycles affecting the connection? Now, the lunar cycles obviously is connected with the moon, could be connected with planets, you know, if there's any retrogrades or anything coming or going. You know, you guys are way more tapped in with that than I am. You know, I don't really keep an eye on that. I just feel it. You know, like I'll feel it if there's a full moon, or I'll feel it if there's a new moon, or there's something coming, or the angels will show me. And then you guys are like, oh, by the way, you know, a lot like when I did that message and Ganesh come through and you guys were like, oh, by the way, it's Ganesh Day. And I was like, the angels just blow my mind, you know. So how do the lunar cycles affect things? How do the lunar cycles affect the connection? Now, the new moon is always connected with building and newness and creation. And the full moon is always connected with release and letting go and healing. So how is where we are right now affecting the connection? Okay, so let's see how it's affecting the feminine first of all. So how is it affecting the feminine? Any lunar energy or what's going on? Feel my love. So the feminine is more able to feel love or feel the masculine's love or the power of the connection during lunar cycles. And lunar cycles are obviously also powerful for fertility and change within the body, and connected with Archangel Honiel, the angel of peace, and Archangel Gabriel, the angel of communication and power. And I feel that, you know, we feel things anyway during lunar cycles. This could also be the cycles of the body. You know, if there's any changes going on, could also be new beginnings, seasons, that kind of thing. But they are also showing me the fertile energy in the feminine or in the woman. You know, that the masculines sometimes feel it too. So this could be activation in the sacral chakra, you know, around the kind of fertile energy if you're on your period or there's anything like that going on, you know, a cycle. It could be solar plexus, cycles of letting go and release and bringing things in. So you may have constipation, you could have diarrhea. You know, I've been kind of picking up on that a little bit today as well. So the lunar cycles affect our solar plexus and how our digestive system works and how we process information. You know, because when we feel excited, we may be going the loo. Okay, when we feel dread, we may be holding things in, but then we may go the loo. So it's affecting our stomach and our digestion, which can also bring in pain in the esophagus and the kind of like acid indigestion, that kind of thing. So I feel the lunar cycles affect our solar plexus, our sacral chakra, because the sacral chakra is connected with fertility and, you know, also stability and all this power and change. And we feel love. So the lunar cycles allow us to feel more. We get more sensitive during lunar cycles. You know, some more than others. You know, water signs tend to feel it a lot more because they are connected with, you know, the emotion. And water is the pull of the moon and things like that, you know. So if you're a water sign, you may feel it even more if you've got water within you. But whatever sign you are, you feel these things. So during lunar cycles, we feel more. We feel the love more, we get more sensitive to things, we may cry more, we may experience highs and lows more. So it feels like the lunar cycles are affecting the way we feel. So let's do a card for the masculine too. How do the lunar cycles affect the masculine? Here we go. The lunar cycles affect the masculine. Again, look at this desire. So there's this big thing about the masculines desiring you at the moment, okay? They're really feeling that. But during the lunar cycles, they desire you more. Why? Because of the feelings in the sacral and the solar plexus. Again, that kind of fertile energy, you know, in the fertile areas. So they get turned on, you know, they desire you. So I feel they are at heightened, like, kind of sexual awareness during lunar cycles. And they want you to be happy. So they want you to be happy during the lunar cycles. Now, they want this anyway, but they're feeling it. They're feeling everything a lot more during lunar cycles or connected with planetary alignments, so they feel your energy more, so they want you to be happy, and they send you love, so they are more likely to send love to you during lunar cycles. And that affects the connection. It either moves things forward or it can move things back, so things can move forward, because there's also a lot of processing that goes on, you know, in the journey and in lunar cycles. I hope that helps. Okay, powerful. Okay, next question. Next question. I love this deck. Okay, messages from twin flames on the other side. Now, that could mean if your twin flame has passed over, may not be physically here anymore, may be connecting with you from the you know, the other planes, the other realms. This could be your twin flame from the 5D. So it could be, you know, either. So you take this how it resonates with you. So what is a message from your twin flame from the other side? Okay, what do they want to say to you? So what do they want to say to you from the other side? What do they want to say to you from the other side? I miss our friendship and I love you. Wow. So, you know, their higher self is saying to you, I love you. I love you and I miss our friendship. I miss talking to you. I miss creating the memories. I miss the communication. And this is really powerful because in today's members reading, the message is all about loved ones in heaven being around you, and that you may miss those conversations and that connection, which remembering the memories that you shared, and that, you know, the fear, they give me fear, and there's nothing to fear because death is illusion, you know, and death cannot stop true love. All it can do is delay it for a while. That's from the Princess Bride. And it's the same with separation or any form of change, because, you know, a death isn't just a physical transition. It can be when we go through a new cycle, or we start again, or we go through grief or pain or struggle. We get reborn. When we go through our spiritual awakening, we are reborn. We go through the death of the ego and the rebirth of the higher self. You know, we tune in with who we are. When we forgive, we go through a big healing, because forgiveness heals. And, you know, when we start forgiving on our journey, whether that's forgiving others or forgiving ourselves, we have another guardian angel that comes to us. Okay, because if you don't know this already, we have 2 guardian angels usually with us throughout our lifetime. And that guardian angel is significantly connected with you. So you have a guardian angel with you all through your life. But when you start working on forgiveness, your forgiveness angel comes in. That's where sunshine came in for me. Okay, my 2 guardian angels are hope and sunshine. And, you know, this is about understanding that you are forever connected. And you have angels around you helping you to stay connected with everyone that's ever been and ever will be. So, you know, your person is kind of saying to you, I miss our friendship. And I do feel this is more, you know, the talking, the chats, you know, and I feel that, you know, if your twin flame is watching over you from heaven, they feel that pain that you feel, that you miss the friendship, and they are showing you they love you, and nothing can take that love away or the memory of what you had, and that you will be reunited in heaven. And if you're connecting with this as a message from the other side, your twin flame's higher self, he's saying to you, I just miss our friendship. You know, that's the main thing that I miss. And I speak about this constantly. You know, that the friendship is the glue that holds it together. That's the reason you have such a powerful love. It's the friendship you share, because you are best friends united in love. And without that friendship, you know, it wouldn't be as powerful. That's why me and George get on so well, and we have such a strong bond, because our friendship is so strong. You know, we love each other, we desire each other, and we want each other, but we also have this beautiful friendship, and we're silly with each other, and, you know, we do silly things, and it's okay. And that's the thing that we miss the most about our twin and separation. That's why we crave each other's energy, because we just miss being with them and spending time with them. And that's why as well we can get jealous when they are spending time with others, because we miss their energy. And we think, why are they giving it to anyone else but me? But it's also what we learn. We learn that we are enough, and we learn that we can fulfill our own cup, and that we are safe. So your masculine is saying to you, I love you. So even if they aren't saying that to you in the physical world, you know it because you feel it. And they are communicating that to you today from the other side. Very powerful. So next message then, what else do we need to ask? Okay, what else do we need to ask? So should I move on? Wow. Now, there's going to be a few of you watching. This won't resonate with everyone because I know most of you will be completely dedicated to your journey. But maybe some of you are watching thinking, should I move on? You know, he may be in a karmic situation. Maybe he's disappeared on you, or he's told you he doesn't care. And, you know, maybe the clock's ticking and you're thinking, should I move on? What do I do? Well, the angels are reminding you can't break this bond. You can try and cut the cords, you can try and forget them, you can block them, but you can never move on because they live in you. You are one. And it's the same for your twin. You know, your twin may try and move on, bury the head in the sand, get on with their life, but they'll never truly be satisfied with anything until they're with you because you are the one and you live within each other. So should you move on, you know the answer to that question. But what do the angels want to say to you about it? I'm just trying to find which deck. I'm going to use the messages from heaven for this one. So, should you move on? What do the angels want you to know about this? We've got Archangel Zadkiel. Wow, remember who you are. Now, that's a really powerful message because the angel's saying, remember who you are. Remember that you are a twin flame. You can't fight that. You know, you've signed up for that. Remember who you are. So should you move on, when you remember who you are, you understand that you can move forward and you can let go of struggle, but you can never truly move on from your twin because they are you and you are them. So should you move on, the angel is saying it's a question you have to ask yourself, but it's about letting go. It's about surrender. So you don't move on, you let go, and that's the difference. And then you feel free, you feel at peace, you don't feel any need to be in anger or pain because you've given it to heaven and you've remembered who you are. I am a twin flame, I've come here for a reason and I've been born to shine, to thrive, to work my light, and I know I have a mission. So when you remember who you are, you remember the power that you've been given, that you are bigger than any trigger and you are tougher and stronger than any obstacle. So you know that you don't need to move on. All you need to do is live in the now and enjoy each moment and let the journey take care of itself, because it will do. What we struggle with is trying to control, needing it now, being in energy of ego, demanding things, and that's where the issues come in. When we just let go and let the journey flow, we don't feel any fearful thoughts about it. And we don't feel the need to struggle or go against the current. We just let the current take us where we're meant to be. So Archangel Zadkiel is saying, if you want to move on, or you're thinking, should I move on? All you have to do is remember who you are. And you know you are a twin. And it's the same for your masculine too. Very powerful. What else do we need to know? There's the card, it jumped across the room. Okay, where's it gone? I knew this would happen, okay, where's it gone? The card. Oh, it's right the other side of the room. Bear with me 1 second while I get it, okay? So I can't ignore a card. Obviously, this is a powerful one for it to jump right across the room. Yeah, look at this. What is the Divine Masculine learning right now? What is the Divine Masculine learning right now? And it jumped right across the room. So what does that tell you? That says sometimes they have to go far away to learn. Separation, distance, silence. And you think they're out of reach. Oh, they're out of my reach, and it's scary. It hits you in the feels, you start panicking. Then I was thinking, oh my God, he's jumped across the room. I've got to get up. I've got to walk around the table. So it feels like hard work when they are learning for the feminine. But for the masculine, it's healing. For the masculine, when they're in separation, they don't like it, but they heal. So remember, when you feel that they're ghosting you, blocking you, ignoring you, they are processing. They're working out how they feel about you, and they're working out what they need to change in their life because of you. If they're with someone else, or, if they're doing something they don't want to do anymore, like a co-dependent behavior, or even cohabiting, thank you. It's not always about marriage or living with someone, it's cohabiting, spending time with other people that don't serve them. So what is your masculine learning right now? So I'm just trying to find the deck again. What is the Divine Masculine learning right now? Yeah, definitely throat chakra, to communicate, to express themselves. These cards are moving. Oh, look at this, decisions. I've got angel bumps. So decisions during September. And September is the month of decisions. If you've been watching me for a while, I constantly talk about this. So what they are learning right now is that it's okay for them to make a decision. Now, the reason when I created this deck, okay, the reason I chose this image for this card was because the pathway, you can see it's forked both ways. And that's about them choosing themselves, which means they'll always choose you. But it looks like a tooth. Okay, can you see that? It looks like a tooth, like a root of a tooth. Because when the masculines are making decisions, they are dealing with tooth pain. You get toothache. That's why if you're ever indecisive about something, if in an hurry, not sure what to do, all of a sudden, boom, you get toothache. Because, you're working it out. So if you get toothache and you're wondering why, it's connected with a decision. And fear, thank you, they're giving me fear. And obviously the burping is fear. So they need to make a decision to leave fear behind. They're learning to make a decision. They're learning what they need to change. They're learning what they need to do. So a lot of processing happening. And look at this happy home. So what they are learning is that they want to be happy. This card is union, okay? They want union. They want happy home and union. They want to be comfortable. Slippers. They want to just be somewhere they feel content. And that's with the divine feminine, that's with you. So they feel content with you, they feel safe with you. So he's learning where his home is. He's learning who he is. So he's making a decision to come home. He's making a decision to be in union. He's making a decision to finally put himself first, which means he puts you first. And you may think, well, he's selfish. He's always putting himself first, but he isn't. He's sacrificing his own happiness. And he's doing that sometimes because he thinks that will make you happy, because he thinks you're better off without him, because he feels damaged, he feels distorted, he doesn't feel enough. So he has to heal his own core wounds and insecurities to feel good enough for you. But he's realizing, he's learning where his home truly is, where he truly feels comfortable, where he truly feels safe, where he can put his feet up and relax. And that's the decision he's making. So he's learning in the silence, in the quiet times, when you feel he's out of reach, where his true home is. And that may also be when he's in a karmic relationship, he's realizing it does not make him happy. So he's also making decisions about leaving that behind, about moving on, about making a change. So they're learning here what decision they need to make a change in their life. So again, that could be about, something they need to release in their financial world, like a job. A job isn't serving them. Maybe they're working too much, they're doing too much, and they have to make a decision. That could be a karmic relationship. It could be an obligation, a responsibility, an addiction they are letting go of. Whatever it is, they are learning to make this decision. Okay, and they are learning what that decision is. I hope that makes sense, okay? Next question. Okay, this is my divine structure deck if anyone's tuning in. So the energy right now around Taurus, wow. So Taurus energy, so your masculine could be a Taurus, you could be a Taurus. Or this is the energy of moving forward, because when I'm reading these, intuitively, they're tapping me in. So Taurus is about the bull, and the bull is, moves forward, and you take the bull by the horn. So it's about taking control. So how are we taking control right now of our lives and our connection? And how is the energy affecting Taurus right now? So what do we need to know, okay? So what's the energy, please, angels, about moving forward, or Taurus, or how do we need to interpret this? Trapped, wow. So the cage is opening, okay? So again, you may be feeling in your connection you've been trapped, or, you've been trapped in a situation, or your journey has felt trapped, or this could even mean restrictions. Things are happening now to move things forward. So any trapped energy is being released. Okay, anyway, your journey's felt stuck or stagnant or stale or, trapped in something, it's healing. So it feels like this is about taking control. Now, it's very powerful because sometimes we feel trapped in our mind. Well, any situation we are trapped in is really about the way we see it. We feel trapped. We feel we can't make a change. We feel like something needs to change first. But really all we need to do is change our way of thinking. change our perception. And then we realize we weren't trapped at all. Okay, so we understand things differently. So I feel this is moving out of a stuck way of thinking or a stagnant way of seeing the situation, and instead you're taking control, and that's opening a door that's moving you towards freedom. And this is really powerful because, as I said at the beginning, and I've said for members today, I saw birds today. You know, when I was having my morning brew, I saw birds and they were kind of flocking together in this collective formation. And it was happening for a while. You know, I was looking out the window and there was all these birds flying around about freedom, meaning physical and emotional freedom, things moving forward. And that's what I'm feeling here. You know, I'm really feeling this cage is opening. You know, the way is being made clear, the doors are opening, the obstacles are being removed, change is coming in because we're taking the bull by the horns, which means we are taking control back of our lives. So the way we are, you know, kind of taking control is by changing our way of thinking and changing the way we see things, and then the things we see change, because it's always about our perception. So everything that happens in our life, the good and the bad, it's all neutral. It's the way we see it that makes it good or bad. So anything that happens to you, see the good in it, see the positive aspect of it, and then things will feel lighter and freer, and you'll move out of any trapped or any restrictions or any fearful energy. Very powerful. Okay, next one. What else do we need to know? Okay, what else do we need to know? We've got 3-card spread. Wow, I love this deck. This is a divine structure deck. So a 3-card spread. So what do we need to know now? So for this 3-card spread, I'm going to use some tarot. So this is my deck. Now I've created this deck. Okay, this is available for sale right now. It's the Twin Flame Tarot Made Easy. And I should be getting my hands on it within the next couple of weeks. They've actually dispatched it today. So we're going to use this deck to see what we need to know. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know? 3-card spread. What do we need to know right now? There we go. Again, they're giving me a blocked throat chakra. There's a card here, and we've got a clarifier. There's one right at the back. Look what's at the back. I've got Angel 1. Moving forward. Moving forward, the Chariot. So the Chariot, so the energy, because we've got a 3-card spread. Hang on a minute. We've got a 3-card spread. Where's the Chariot gone? There it is. Okay, that's the one that jumped on the floor. So I've got a 3-card spread, but I've got a clarifier. So this 3-card spread is based around moving forward, which really resonates with that Taurus energy I've just done. So how are we moving forward? I feel this is the question that this 3-card spread is going to answer. How are things moving forward? Well, the first thing we've got is travel. Wow. And the 8 of Wands. Now, this is powerful because at the beginning of the reading, we got what is being released, and we got the aeroplane and fear. So restrictions around travel are being healed. This is how we're moving forward. We're able now to travel. There's things happening. Now, again, I know it's going to be different all over the world, okay? But things are moving forward. Things are changing. Things are shifting. And, you know, that things are happening to move you where you're meant to be. It's also about focus and power. Remember, what we think about, we bring about. So how we are moving forward right now is we are traveling towards what we want, even if that's just in our mind. We've got the illusion. So we're seeing through illusion. So the reason we are moving forward right now is we are seeing through illusion. We are realizing that whatever is hurting us is healing us and learning us and growing us. So we are realizing if we are triggered by something, it's actually an opportunity to heal. What is triggering us? Why? You're becoming the observer of your journey, and that's allowing you to move forward. And wow, look at this hope. Hope. So we have hope, we have faith, we have trust that our journey is moving forward, that we are where we're meant to be. So we are seeing through illusion by replacing fear or doubt or struggle with hope, faith, and love. And that's helping us to move forward and to travel towards our dreams. Very beautiful. What a beautiful message. Love it. Next one, okay? What do we need to know? We've got energy of the divine masculine. Wow, well, I know you guys are all waiting for that one. So what is the energy today of the divine masculine? How is he feeling? So we're going to use the masculine 101. So what's the energy today around the masculine? Straight out the deck there. Okay, another one moving here, another few here. What's the energy of the divine masculine? I'm also going to use the dark truths cards. What's the energy of the masculine? Wow, look at this. I'm thinking of you. So the energy of the masculine today is he's thinking of you. You, nobody else. Not his karmic partner, not his job, not his kids. He's thinking of you. And he's saying to you, I get nostalgic listening to music and think of you. You are on my mind. So music is going to be a big one for the connection right now. You know, he's listening to music. A song comes on the radio. Boom, it takes him right back to you. He thinks about you. Maybe your song comes on. You know, a song you resonate with that connects him with you. You know, something that really gets him in the feels and he's feeling nostalgic. He's having memories. He's going over the past. He's thinking about you. And I'm owning up. Wow. So the energy he's in today, he's saying, I'm owning up. While we have been apart, I have been learning who I am. I really have changed, and I want you to know that you can count on me to do the right thing. So he's saying to you today, I'm owning up to what I've done. You can count on me. I know I've hurt and done you wrong. I know I've hurt you, but I'm learning from my mistakes, realizing that they are lessons that teach me who I am. And I am learning who I am. So I'm owning up, and I'm saying to you now, I'm thinking of you and I want to be with you. He's saying to you, look at this, I think about holding you. So the energy is in, he wants to hold you, to feel your energy in his arms, you know, to have you there physically. He thinks about holding you. He's saying to you, I'm so afraid that you will leave me. So he's also dealing with his core wounds and he's owning up to that. He's saying I was insecure. You know, the masculine sometimes back off because it's too intense and they're afraid that if they fully give you everything, because you see them, you see into their heart, you see into their soul, you see into their mind and their emotions. If he fully allows himself to open up in that way, he's afraid that you might leave him. You know, he's like a lost child sometimes, afraid of what will be. False experiences appearing real, and that's where he needs to release. So he's afraid that you'll leave him. And he's saying, I listen to what you say. So the energy he's in is he's listening. You know, he's listening to what you say. Maybe you think he doesn't listen to me. You know, I don't matter to him. You know, he cares about everything else but me. But that's not the truth. He listens to what you say. He hears what you say. It goes into his noggin. You know, even if he isn't responding, he's still listening. He's still taking the messages in. He's still gathering the information. He's still being the squirrel and, you know, gathering what he needs from what you've said and what he hears. So he's saying, I do listen, I do care about what you say. And he's saying, I'm scared of being alone. So he's dealing with fear. You know, this is what he's releasing. He's saying, I'm scared of being alone and I'm so afraid that you will leave me. Now that's a core wound. Okay, that's something he is healing within himself. And you may think that's so silly because, of course, I won't leave him. But he doesn't know that. He's scared. This is a fear. He may know, you may have told him 1,000 times that you'll always be there for him, but there's still that fear within him that you're going to leave his side, and he has to deal with that himself. That's nothing you're doing wrong. That's something within him. And he's saying, all I really want to do is hold you. Because when the masculines feel scared, when they feel alone, when they're afraid, they want that nurturing energy of the feminine. And that's your breast or your chest area. They want to just put their head on your chest area and feel comforted. It's the comfort of the Empress. It's like the feeling of the mother nurturing the child. And you give that to your twin. You know, you give that to them. You nurture them. So he's kind of saying to you, I just want you to hold me and tell me everything's going to be okay. And he's saying, you know, I listen to what you say. Of course I do. I know sometimes I act crazy, but I'm owning up to that now. And I'm sorry for the things I've done. And you can count on me. You can count on me to do the right thing, because while we've been in separation and while we've been apart, I really have been learning and growing. And I am thinking of you right now in this moment, and I'm sending songs to you to show that to you. Very powerful, okay? So what other energy is he in? Again, they're giving me that throat chakra. They keep getting it in there. That's what's happening. surrender, let go. So he's also in the energy of letting go of what needs to go, release. So he's saying, as you surrender, I surrender. So he's starting to surrender to what he needs to change. He's starting to stop fighting the love, and he's taking action. So the energy is in his action, but this is strategy. Okay, the chess pieces, putting things into place, planning. And there will be eventual positive outcome. So he's saying it's going to be okay. God is in charge. We've got this. It's like he's giving you the thumbs up and he's saying, trust me, So trust him today, Divine Feminine, because he will find his way. Give him time. Give him time. So what else do we need to know? Here we go. What does the Divine Masculine want to say? So we know the energy he's in, he's taking action, he's planning, he's owning up, he's working things out, he's thinking of you. What does he want to say today? So for this one, we're going to bring in the silence, okay? So what does he want to say to you today? So I'm going to pull some of these. They're also guiding me to the messages through music deck. Now, all these decks I'm using today are in the description, if you're wondering. These are all my decks. So what does he want to say to you? What does the masculine want to say today, Divine Feminine? There it is. I felt it before he even carried on shuffling there. So this is what he wants to say to you today. Ask for help. He's letting you know he's praying. He's letting you know he's praying. He may not know he's praying, but he's asking for help. He's asking for support. He's asking for a sign. He's asking for love. He's asking for you. Okay? It's like a silent distress call. Ask for help. There is power in prayer, and you are never alone. Heaven will bring in divine assistance when asked. So your Divine Masculine is silently asking for help with their situation and praying that you can reconcile and talk again soon. So he's praying for this. This is what he wants. Okay, he's letting you know this. I'm asking for help. He's saying to you, I'm not trying to do it all on my own anymore or trying to work it out anymore. What the masculines tend to do, and this is why they're blocking my throat chakra, they hold it all in. The feminines, we're very good at talking about it. We find communities like this one. We are a family here on Guided by Angels, so we're there for each other. We talk about it, we express ourselves, we say what's on our mind. The masculines don't have that quality, or that kind of power yet. So they hold it all in. They swallow it all down. They try and deal with it themselves. And that brings up physical issues, because they don't feel at ease. They feel dis-ease in the body, so they struggle. So what they're saying to you is, I'm realising now that I don't have to struggle with it all alone. And I may not have anyone I can talk to in the physical world, but I'm realising now that I have angels around me and loved ones. I feel a lot of the masculines connect with loved ones, or ancestors, or their spirit guides. They connect in that way. And George does that too. Very powerful. He's saying to you, look at this. Now, this is powerful because if you've been watching since the beginning, you'll know this card in another deck came up. Okay, but this is why, if you get a chance and you have, whatever you're watching now, make sure you watch the beginning bit too. He's saying to you, I am learning who I am. I am learning who I am. So your masculine is saying to you, I am learning who I am. I am owning up. I'm taking back my power. I'm asking for help and I'm taking control. And I am learning who I am. And when I block you, I block myself. So he may have blocked you on social media. He may have blocked your number, or he may just be blocking the connection in some way, not wanting to communicate, gone within, tired. He's like, oh, can't deal with it right now, I feel pressured. And he's saying to you, when I block you, I block myself from the best thing that has ever happened to me. So he's saying to you, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I'm dealing with my fears. So he's dealing with his fears. So another sign when he's blocking you, ghosting you, ignoring you, being silent with you, he's working through his fears. He's learning who he is. He's owning up. And he's saying, you have to trust me. And I love this. This is kind of a repetitive message. Again, they're giving me fear. Because the feminine fears the future. Is he going to contact me? What will happen if I don't contact him? A lot of the time, again, they give me fear. There's fear around letting go because we panic and we think if we aren't initiating communication, they're going to disappear. And that's not the truth at all, because the feminines and the masculines are always reunited in love. You're always going to be brought back together. So he's saying to you, you have to trust me to message you, trust me to find my way, trust me to leave behind what I need to leave behind and move on from, trust me to leave the karmic partner, trust me. I will do what I signed up to do, and I'm learning who I am. We've also got, you asked me to leave you alone, so I am, and it hurts. So if any of you have kind of said to your masculine, don't contact me again, or, find yourself first, or, come back to me when you're free, he's trying to do right by you. You may not have even said that, but maybe energetically, you've kind of felt like, I need time yourself. I need to be able to heal and move on. So, and we can never move on. We've already talked about that in the earlier messages. But, you may also feel like you need space. And he's saying to you, I'm trying to give you what you want. Okay, I'm trying to help you to be at peace, but it hurts. So he's letting you know, even if you tell him to leave you alone, and that won't resonate with everyone, but maybe a few of you watching, you'll feel like, well, yeah, I've done that, and I've done that a few times with, catalysts and things, because, fine, just leave me alone then, go and do your own thing. We do it in a way because, yes, we want to feel peace, but sometimes we do it for reaction. We want them to say, oh, no, I don't want you to leave me alone. Of course, I love you. We're wanting something to happen. And he's saying it hurts. I'm trying to do right by you, but it hurts me because I don't want to be away from you. The masculines never want to be away from the feminine, even though it seems that way. And they do say hurtful things. They say things you don't understand. And that's because you're both learning to trust in the feelings rather than the words and the actions. You have to look past the physical world, and it's something you feel. It's a physical connection. So today he's saying to you, I am asking for help, and I am praying that we can sort things out, reconcile, and talk again soon. Very powerful. So next question, what do we need to know? What's the next thing we need to be asking them? Okay, what's next for the connection? Two cards. Okay, I'm going to do these in order then, because these will come out together. So I'll put these here. So what's next for the connection then? What's next for the connection? Thank you, angels. What do we need to know? Here we go. So what's next for the connection? Self-love. So the angels are saying to you, the more you work on self-love, the better things will be. So maybe you've been asking the question in your mind today, how can I help the connection? What can I do to move things forward? And the answer is always self-love. This is a journey of self-love. When we love ourselves, we love our twin. If we don't love ourselves, how can anyone else love us? So the masculines go through this big time. They have to learn to love themselves. And, yesterday when I was watching a program, this kind of song come on, and it was about they may be laughing on the outside, but they are dying on the inside. So you have to look past the physical world and realize they need to love themselves. The masculines sometimes don't. They can hate themselves because of the way they treated you. They don't like what they're doing in their lives. They feel, a shadow of who they were. That's why sometimes if you see them and they look drained, they look tired, it's because they're not happy where they are. They need to choose themselves. And when they finally start loving themselves, they choose themselves. And when they choose themselves, they choose you. It's an automatic thing. Okay? It's not like they choose to be with their karmic partner over you. They aren't choosing themselves. They're remaining where they are because they don't want to rock the boat, or they're afraid of losing money, or there's other things going on. When they fully focus on loving themselves, they will always choose you and move away from anything else they seem to be stuck in. And this is also about you loving you. So what's next for the connection? Love yourself, self-love. Not in a vain way. Where you're preening in the mirror. This is where you appreciate yourself and honor yourself for how far you've come. You look in your eyes in the mirror and say, wow, you're so strong. Thank you. Thank you for being there for me, higher self. Thank you for loving me. You look at that little inner child within you and you want to comfort it and give it love because it wants you and it wants your attention and love. So love yourself today. Do something you love to do. give to you. Because when you start loving your life and you start giving back to you, everything on this journey begins to flow. You know, when we're in anger or fear or frustration or we're not forgiving, we're not really loving ourselves because we're holding on to pain, and that's stagnant for our journey. So self-love is the key. And look at this, giving. What's next for the connection is giving. Giving to others, giving love, giving a smile, giving energy, helping. You know, being in the energy of service is next for the connection, where the feminines are focusing on what you truly love. That's why so many of you right now are giving up jobs and working on your spiritual practices, or wanting to go full time doing what you love to do, you know, or focusing on writing a book or doing something magical, because you are in the energy of giving, and that gives back to you. You love yourself when you do what you love. And giving is also giving to the connection, sending love, being compassionate, being flexible and patient and calm, and not judging your twin for what they're doing. Instead, trying to understand, raising your perspective and your, you know, emotions, elevating yourself, staying high vibration. And love, look at this, what's next for the connection is love. Loving each other, wanting to give to each other, wanting to love each other because you're loving yourself. Very beautiful. So what's next for the connection? Love. And I feel this also coming together, a reunion energy. You know, look at this, passion, desire, kissing each other, spending time with each other, holding each other. And all they really want right now is to hold you in their arms. So look at this, these two come out with it. These come out with it. I mean, so there you go, that's what they want to do. Thank you, they want to come out with it. They want to express themselves. So messages from the divine feminine to the divine masculine. So feminines, what do you want to say to your masculine today? What do you want to say to your masculine today? Here we go. So you want to say to your masculine today, you melt my heart. Wow. You melt my heart, divine masculine. You melt me. You make me go weak at the knees. You know, you turn me into goo. And, you know, sometimes I look at George and I just melt. You know, I just look at him. He's got the most gorgeous eyes. And, you know, he wears glasses and his eyes are just like the bigger. And I just look at his eyes and I just think, your eyes are like pools, you know, blue pools. I just love them. So you melt each other's hearts, and, you know, you'll look at your twin or you'll think of your twin and it'll just melt your heart. You know, my heart is actually like pounding as I'm doing this reading because I feel the power of the love. And with you, I feel complete. So you want to say to your masculine, you know, with you, I feel complete. I feel whole, because you know that you are one soul. But really, there's nothing missing now. That's our perception of it. We feel pained when we're in separation, but separation is illusion. So you're saying to your masculine, you are the one that completes me. You make me feel whole. You make me happy. You are the one. And you're saying, I miss you all the time. So it's not just some of the time you miss them all the time. You know, you miss them. You want to be with them. You want to spend time with them because you miss those conversations and being together, feeling the power of the love. What else do you want to say? We're going to use divine feminine, the silence. What do you want to say to your twin? It's always been you. Wow. And I'm learning to trust. Absolutely love that. I've got angel bumps. So you're saying to your masculine, these two are moving too. I am learning to trust you. I am learning to trust you because you have always been the one. It's always been you. So you're kind of reassuring your masculine's energy today that there's nobody else. And, you know, you may think, well, what right have they got to ask me that when they're with someone else? But the masculines, whether they're single or with another, they always get jealous. They're always afraid you're going to move on because you belong to each other. And they want you just as much as you want them. And he's saying to you, you know, is it me? Can I keep you? And you're saying it's always been you. It's always been you. And I'm learning right now to trust you, to trust myself, to trust the love, and to trust the journey, to trust the universe. So feminines, right now, you are learning to trust. Very powerful. And you're saying, I'm falling apart. I miss you all the time. And I feel like I'm falling apart. But the angels are saying, you are a warrior. You can handle this. Today in the short video I did, it was you can handle any obstacle. You are bigger than any challenge or trigger. Remember your power and know your worth. And you are my reason to breathe. So some of us feel that way, especially when we're going through the painful times. We feel like without the masculine, what's the point? And we've all been there. I've been there in that energy. What's the point? But then we learn to trust and we learn to see with the eyes of love. We learn to see with renewed eyes. We start to believe. We see the signs and we realize there's so many more reasons to breathe than just our twin flame. We start noticing the amazing miracles of the universe, and we look around and nature starts giving us signs and we get blown away. And you're saying to your masculine today, do we have a future? Do we? Do we have a future? Are we meant to be? Believe, have faith. You are learning to trust that yes, you do have a future and this is meant to be. So trust the journey. You are loved and safe. Very powerful. Very powerful. Love it. Okay, next question. And this was with it too. What are they wanting to express? So what does your person want to express to you today? So what card deck shall we use for this one then? I'm going to use the angel numbers oracle, okay, because I'm tapping into which energy to use, which cards to use. Manifesting life purpose. So they are kind of expressing to you that right now both of you are working towards your mission. And this is powerful because we asked it before, what signs are they seeing? And they are seeing the white stag, and you may be seeing the white stag too, because that's connecting with your mission. So they are expressing to you, they are moving towards manifesting life purpose. That means the mission that you have together, the reason that they've come to the earth plane. So they are starting to realize why they've come, and they are becoming more powerful as a manifester. So they are manifesting things in their life and it's starting to blow the mind. So they're starting to believe and trust and have faith and, understand the connection. So I feel they are expressing to you that they are learning to understand the connection because that's part of manifesting their life purpose. And that's who they are. That number may mean something to you too. It may be significant for your journey. But what are they wanting to express? So what are they wanting to express? Here we go. I'm sorry. So they're wanting to express to you how sorry they are. Very powerful. So he's saying to you, I'm sorry and I'm owning up. So this card came out before. So he's saying, I am owning up to what I've done. I'm sorry. So this is like a conversation, these two cards. So he's saying to you, I miss you. So he's saying, I miss you. I miss the friendship. I miss being with you. I miss you. And I hope that you can forgive me for all the things I have done. So he wants, to apologize. So early we got that message coming through, will he apologize to you? So he's definitely, apologizing, saying he's sorry. And he's saying, I know that I've hurt you very badly. So he knows he hasn't just hurt you badly. He's hurt you very badly. He's understanding. I know I have hurt you very badly with my words and my actions, and I'm truly very sorry. So he's saying it's not just the things I've done that have hurt you, the things I've said. He's saying it was all because of my own insecurity and fear. So he's saying it was because of me. It wasn't you, it was me. So again, you're being reminded to never take anything personally on this journey. And he's saying, I'm sorry and I'm owning up. While we have been apart, I have been learning who I am. So again, in the separation, he realizes he's sorry. He realizes what he's done wrong and what he needs to do to put it right. I really have changed and I want you to know that you can count on me to do the right thing. So he's getting this across to you today that he's owning up to what he's done. And he's saying, I care. So what he wants to say to you, what they want to express is, I do care. I'm sorry for ignoring you and making you doubt how I feel. It was selfish of me. I care about you and I always will. So he does care. He is sorry. He is letting you know that he didn't mean to ignore you. So if he's ignoring you in this moment, he's letting you know here and now he does care. And he is sorry for what he's done. And he is paying attention. Your voice haunts me. I hear you in my head talking to me. Is it real? I wonder. So he hears you, he's starting to pay attention, he's hearing things, he's listening. Sometimes he thinks he's going crazy. He's like, what's going on? He's paying attention, he's observing, he's seeing the signs. So he's saying to you, I do care about you, and I listen and I hear, and your voice is haunting me. I hear you in my head. Is this real? My spider sense is tingling. So that's what he wants to express to you, that you are both manifesting your life purpose and your mission. He really is sorry, he really does care, and he is starting to pay attention. So trust the love. Remember, Divine Feminine, you are learning to trust. Very powerful. So what's the next question then? I want to say as well, big thank you to all of you for tuning in, sending you so much love, and thank you for liking the stream too. If you're happy I'm live and doing this today, give me a thumbs up. So we've got, what messages are they receiving through music? So, we all receive messages through music on this journey, but maybe you're wondering what messages they are receiving through music, what signs they are having. So I'm going to use the Divine Love deck for this one. So what messages are they receiving through music? And they've already admitted to you today, they've already admitted to you that they are hearing music and connecting with you. And look at this, hopelessly devoted to you. Now that's a song out of Greece, okay? Hopelessly devoted to you. But they aren't necessarily hearing that song, but they are hearing songs about being devoted to someone, about commitment, about needing someone in their life that they are hopelessly devoted to. And they are connecting with that. And there's a song out there right now. This is what they're guiding me to. Can't remember what it is. I've heard it on the radio every now and again. It's not about being with someone you can live with. It's about being with someone you can't live without. I don't know if anyone's heard that song, but that's what they're showing me. They can't live without you. And they are realizing through the songs they hear and the signs they see and the way they feel that they don't want to and they can't live without you, because their life works better with you in it. Their life thrives with you in it. When they aren't with you, the sun goes out of their day. You are the sunlight, and sunlight, it's a huge energy ball of love and power. And they're giving me fear. And, that's very fearful to them, because you are this powerful light. And that creates fear that they have to be released. But they are wanting that in their life, because you are that energy ball that brings in creativity, brings in power, wisdom, strength, and allows them the kind of courage to live their truth and live their dreams. So you are the light in the darkness. You're that lighthouse. And grow. Wow. So he's also receiving messages that he is growing, that he is learning, that he is evolving, that he is transforming, that he is growing up. And that this love continues to grow. It doesn't die off, it gets stronger. So you may think, wow, what's my masculine hearing? Because as a feminine, we hear songs about sorry and, the power of the love and all these things. But the masculines hear songs too that remind them of their spiritual growth, that they are growing up. They're giving me that song, okay? And it makes me cry when I hear the song. It come on not long ago in a shop, and I got all emotional, and George was like, are you okay? And it's that song, once I was 7 years old, okay? And it's about how you grow on the journey. I'm getting emotional thinking about it. Oh my God, I need to calm myself down. This is how I tap in with the energy. Once I was 7 years old, and it's like how you got your whole life ahead of you. And then it goes on, it's like, soon I'll be 80 years old or something like that. And it's how you understand that time is short and you have to make the most of your life. And I'm getting a bit emotional. I have to apologise again. But, they are understanding. And when I'm tapping in with the masculine energy right now, they are realising that their life is short and they really need to get their act together to grow up to be with the feminine, because they are hopelessly devoted to you. And they don't want to lose you, and they don't want to, die without you. They don't want to kind of, go to heaven and say, wow, it's another lifetime where I wasn't able to physically be with my woman or my man. God, I'm getting emotional. Oh, okay. I'm just tapping in with them. So, if you think they don't care about you, Divine Feminine, you're wrong, okay? You're wrong. And when you channel energy in this way, when you feel it, you know the power. You know, they don't want to kind of be without you any longer. They want to do something about it. So, you know, 2 songs to listen to today. Connect with your masculine. Okay, if I find him, if I remember after the stream, I'll post it. But remember, it's when I'm in the moment. That one, Once I Was 7 Years Old, that's very powerful. I don't even know who it's by. Okay, that one. And the other one, Not Hopelessly Devoted to You, but the one where it's about can't live without you. It's not about someone they can live with, it's someone they can't live without. And that's what they are receiving through music, that life's short and they need to step up and grow up and do something about the connection. Wow. Certainly never expected to get emotional on this stream like that though. Ooh, powerful. Ooh, okay, next question. What's next then? What's the energy for the coming week? So, as we move forward into the coming week then, okay, next week, what's coming? So what's the energy for the next week? This today, you know, on Friday to Friday. Victory, wow. There's some form of victory that's going to be coming in. Now, that could be seen through illusion, but there's a victory coming in. Now, you can see in the card there, she's holding up the mask, and she's got cards in her hands too. So there may be some victory that comes through a reading you have. Maybe you've read, wow, you have an aha moment or a revelation from that, or realization, but you're realizing that you are holding all the cards, that life is a victory, that you will be successful, that there will be a thumbs up in this connection. There's going to be eventual positive outcome. So there's going to be a personal victory or a victory within the connection. So that means some of you are going to receive communication. Some of you may even come into union. Some of you may even move towards a reunion or a clearing of the air. But there's going to be a personal victory. You know, for some of you, that could be connected with work or connected with health or something you're also going through. But there's victory coming in for the week ahead. So let's get a clarifier on that. Okay, so what else is happening? What victory is happening? So we've got abundance. Wow, so there's definitely an inflow or an influx of abundance. And that's the only card. None of the other cards. This card is coming out. I thought one was coming out from the middle of the deck, but it's not. So there's a victory in abundance. Now, abundance isn't always about money. Okay, abundance means you have an abundance of love. You have an abundance of health. You have an abundance of joy. You have an abundance of whatever you are wanting. So there's going to be a victory coming in where you feel abundant, you feel strong, you feel powerful. For some of you, you're going to receive an influx of something. You're going to be offered an opportunity, or you're going to receive money, or, you know, you're going to receive that message. Something is coming to you that will release burdens. Wow. So the victory is over your burdens. Thank you, angels. Very powerful. A victory over your burdens. You know, this really kind of resonates with me because I'm dealing still with my mum's estate, and I feel this is for me connected with that too, things moving forward. So anything you are feeling is a burden to you right now, throw that burden away. It feels like that burden is going to be released away over the next week or so to bring in abundance. This could even be a physical thing you're going through. You know, we've all been dealing with ascension symptoms, so you're throwing that away. You know, any fear about anything you're going through, you're throwing that fear away. So I'm holding the card like she's holding that mask. You know, holding away fear, seeing through illusion, understanding the truth. So there's an influx of abundance and victory coming in the next week. Very powerful. Love it. Good deck this, isn't it? Love this deck, okay? Okay. What do we need to know next? Next one, how are the lunar cycles affecting the divine feminine? Now, we've done how the lunar cycles are affecting the connection. I did that earlier. So how are the lunar cycles affecting the feminine? So this could be the coming moon that we're expecting. It could be how, you know, you release things during the full moon, or you bring things in during the new moon. It could be connected with retrogrades or alignment with the planets, anything you're going through. And as I said before, you know, I kind of feel these things. You know, I'm not dead tapped in with exactly what's going on because, you know, this isn't an astrological channel. You know, this is an angel channel and, you know, connecting with energy. So you may be more tapped into what's going on with this. But what I feel with this is how the energy of that affects things. So how is the energy of the lunar cycles, whatever they may be, affecting the divine feminine? Rebirth. Wow. So right now, Whatever's going on up there, it's bringing in a rebirth down here. So feminines, you're feeling reborn. You're going through a big change and a big transformation. And the death card is a good card. You know, some people fear it, but I love it when it comes in because it means new beginnings. The death of the old for the brand new to come in. So like a phoenix, you are rising up through the flames and the ashes. So again, flames and ashes is pain and struggle. And you're being reborn from that. And what have we just had for the next week? We've got rebirth and we've got victory and we've got power and we've got abundance. So the feminine here is being reborn right now. You know, you're going through a big change and you're being reborn into who you were born to be. You're focusing on your mission, your goals, your dreams, self-love, healing. So you're being reborn in this connection. You're not who you were. You are now who you are. And you are still evolving into who you will be. So you are constantly going through change. So you're going through a big rebirth right now to find yourself. Very beautiful. Love it. So rebirth energy coming in for the feminine. What else do we need to know? We've got here what's challenging the connection. Wow. So what's challenging the connection? What do we see as a block or an obstacle? What's going on there? What could be challenging the connection? So I'm actually going to use the Karmic 101 for this, okay? Because sometimes it's a karmic partner, or it could be a karmic situation or a karmic energy. So what's the block in the connection or the challenge? Here we go. Look at this. Stop trying to control me, okay? Stop trying to control me. So this is like the universe saying, stop trying to control what I need to control. You know, it's like the universe is saying to you, let me lead the way. Stop trying to control everything. And this is what we do. We get in our own way. We stumble over our own feet. You know, we try and make things happen. We try and make things happen before they're ready. We try and force things. We worry about the timing of everything. We worry we're making mistakes. And we drive ourselves crazy. So the angels are saying here, stop trying to control it. Stop trying to control everything. Let go. So the masculine may be saying, release the pressure here. You know, stop trying to control the way I am learning and growing. You know, maybe you feel in your journey right now that something is controlling you. You know, that could be your job or your responsibilities. It's the way we see it. You know, sometimes we make things painful in our own lives because we are not seeing the joy in things. So I feel this is about moving it into the present moment. You know, not worrying so much about tomorrow, but being focused on today. I have to find my own way. So the block or the obstacle is they have to find their own way. And you have to trust them to do that. Okay, they're saying, stop trying to control me. I need to find my own way. So this is about them learning who they are, taking the time. You know, everything's in divine timing. So what seems to be a challenge or an obstacle in the connection is they are finding themselves right now. They're learning who they are. They're working things out. And they don't need to be controlled. And we've also got I need to move out. So it could be there's a move happening. You know, what's blocking the connection or what's a struggle is that they need to move out of their karmic situation. They need to move out of their own head. This could also be that we need to move out of our own head to stop overthinking and to be in the now. So the energy that's coming through is to help this is go in nature, meditate, breathe, connect with heaven, relax, you know, just kind of lighten the load, make things more playful, have some fun. Don't try and control everything. So what's challenging the connection is the need to control the connection. And that's what we have to let go of so that they can find their way to you and you can find your way to them in divine timing. So this is really a message that says let go and trust the journey. Very powerful. Next one, we've got why are they ghosting you? So for some of you, you're going to be ghosted right now. Now, ghosting can come in many ways. It could be they're just not replying to your message. It could be that they've completely disappeared and you don't know where they've gone. Maybe you're wondering if they've blocked you or maybe they have blocked you. But you're thinking, what's happening? Why are they ghosting me? Now, you know, I'll say it again. There's two reasons. It's because they are processing their feelings about you. They feel it's all intense and they're working it out. or they are processing the message that you've sent and they're trying to work out what to say and in the right way to say it, or, they're afraid of failing you or letting you down. The other thing is they're dealing with their feelings and their emotions about their life and their situation and what they need to change to be able to give you what you want. If you want a relationship with them, or if you want more commitment or more of their time, they have to work out how they can give that to you. And when the feminine's there, remember there's that pressure. So the masculine sometimes ghost the feminine or block the feminine because they don't need the pressure. And you may not even be giving them pressure. The pressure is in their own head. This is what they deal with. And yesterday, I did that DM to DF check-in, and that check-in showed that they are dealing with pressure. They're dealing with that pressure of, I need to change. So the pressure in the self. So release any pressure. Trust them to message you. Don't worry about it. So why are they ghosting you? Okay, why are they ghosting you? What does he want to say? Wow, okay, very powerful, okay? Why are they ghosting you? I'm going to do a few decks for this. I'm going to do the masculine truths and I'm going to do the Karmic 101. Because there could also be something going on karmically why they're ghosting you, okay? So he's saying to you, I'm frustrated. So he's ghosting you because he's frustrated with himself. He's angry at himself. He's tired of his own self. He's thinking about what he needs to change. And he's saying, please don't pay attention to my moods. So when they're ghosting you, they're moody. Okay? I allow my physical world to affect me more than it should. I get frustrated at my life and I know it needs to change. I'm working on this. So he's ghosting you because he's working on change. And that's what I said. He said it's because he's sorting out his situation, working out what he needs to do to be with you. He's saying I'm lost. So he's ghosting you because he's a bit lost. Nobody seems to get me or understand me but you, and I feel so alone. And that scares him. So he's ghosting you because he thinks, wow, what is it about her or him that makes this, real and makes it different? You're so different because you understand me. Nobody gets me but you. So it scares him. It brings in fear. So he may be ghosting you because he feels lost. He feels alone. He's trying to find his way. He's saying, I'm coming. So he's ghosting you because he's coming in his own time. I'm sorry for everything I said and did, and I promise I will make it right between us. I'm coming back. So if he's ghosting you, he's saying, I am coming back. I'm just working out what to do, what to say. I'm working out what the next step is, and, I want to make it right. So he's working out what to do. He's processing. He's saying, I'm numb. So he may feel numb, and that may be why he's ghosting you. He doesn't know how to act. He doesn't know what to say. He feels lost. When I feel dead inside, your love lights me up and I can breathe again. So he's waiting until he feels more confident, until he feels strong, until he's got his breath back. So he needs time, space, room. He's saying, I'm inspired. I could write a book about my experiences with you and how you inspire me. Maybe one day I will. So he's ghosting you because he's inspired by you and he's thinking about it. You inspire him to make a change, and sometimes he envies that about you. He's in awe of you. He thinks, wow, you've got it all together. You're living in the light. I wish I could be more like you. So he's dealing with himself. So the big thing coming through here is, it's never about you, is it? These cards prove that to you. It's never about you when he's ghosting you. It's always about him. So the big message here is, if he is ghosting you in any way, shape or form, do not take it personally. He's dealing with his own stuff. In a karmic situation, he's saying, I need to explain things to my family. So he's ghosting you because he needs to sort things out at home. Okay, especially if he's got kids or if he's dealing with a family situation. He's saying, I need to sort it out. So he's ghosting you while he sorts out his situation, which is exactly what we've said. I don't like it when you plaster me all over your social media. So he may be ghosting you because his karmic partner is plastering him all over social media and he's dealing with the fallout of that. Or maybe he's panicking a little bit because, even you may be putting things on social media that kind of connect with him. So you may not be putting on, oh, this is my twin flame, blah, blah. But you may be putting things regarding the connection on social media and it's scaring him. it's panicking him, it's making him process, it's making him go through all those fears and those emotions, it's making his face his truth. So he's ghosting you, especially, if you've got each other on social media and then all of a sudden he disappears. It's because, he doesn't kind of want to deal with what he's seen, or he needs to deal with what he's seen, and he's in fear over it. So he's saying, I don't like it when I'm plastered all over social media, but I feel that could be connected with a karmic situation. Maybe his partner's putting photos of him and her on there, or, there's things on there and that's affecting you. And he's worried about how you're reacting to that, or responding to that. He's thinking, oh no, what's she going to think? If all of a sudden a happy post goes up and you're thinking, what is going on? And he's thinking, what you doing to this karmic bond? What you doing? You're putting a lie out there, because most of the time it's illusion. We put things on social media that, it's like what I'm trying to say is, just give you an example. I saw something once where there was this really amazing picture on social media, and it showed how they got it. It took them 150 attempts to get the right picture. So it's not like, you just take a picture, this is all happy and wonderful. It took 150 angles and deleting of a picture to get the right one. So you're being reminded that what you see on social media is not always what's really going on. And I feel that's what's concerning him. And he may be ghosting you about that because he doesn't know how to actually, kind of get the words out or explain what's happened. Or, he maybe thinks that you won't trust him. If all of a sudden all these happy posts go up and, he doesn't know how to explain himself. So remember, things you see are not always what they see. Trust the way you feel. Okay, next question. Messages from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. So let's do a deck we haven't used yet. So let's see, what can we use? We're going to use the Twin Flame Oracle. Well, I have used this, but not for these kinds of messages. So what does he want to say to you today? We're also going to use the power messages. 5D cosmic connection. Wow. So he's saying to you, meeting up to talk and make love. So he's asking you to meet him on the 5D. He's saying, can we meet up on the 5D? Can we connect in dreams? Can we communicate through meditation? Can we close our eyes and feel each other? So he's showing you how cosmic the 5D connection can be. And he wants you to know it's magical. And he's making love with you up there too. So, you're feeling that too, that Kundalini rising, the heat, the passion, the fire between you. And he's saying to you, divine feminine, have confidence in the connection and shine your light. He loves that. Then when the feminine is shining bright and in power, the masculines love that. They're attracted to that. They're attracted to your light. They feel your power. They feel your radiance because you are the sun. You're that big ball of sunlight, and they just bathe in that. And it's awful for the masculines when the sun goes in. You get cold and it feels nasty. That's how they feel when you're not there. So your masculine saying, please shine your light because it bathes me in your radiant power. And it gives me strength because the sun, it rejuvenates. So your light rejuvenates your twin. And that's what he's saying to you. So let's do a power message. Step out of your comfort zone. So he's letting you know that he's making a change. He is stepping out of his comfort zone. He's doing what he's being guided to do. And he's saying, I want to show the world who I really am. And I love this because this card came out today for members. So he's saying, it's time. It's time for me to step out of my comfort zone and show the world who I really am. It's time for me to step up now, to become my true self, my greatest version. It's time to show the world that we are together, that we are one, and that we have a mission together. So he's letting you know here that he is also gaining confidence in the connection. He is starting to show the world his true self, and that's because he's starting to move away from the crowd, or he's starting to speak his truth. He's starting to move away from the past, and he's saying, I want to be me. I want to make a change. So he's also letting you know he's testing the water. He's coming forward, and he may be showing this to you first on the 5D to make it possible in the 3D. Very powerful. So he's coming towards you in the physical world, and he is showing you that through the 5D realm. Very powerful, through signs, through dreams, telepathic communication. Love it. Okay, next sign we've got what's affecting the divine masculine. I love this deck. It's so powerful. That's why I wanted to do it all, because, you know, it really gets into the nitty gritty of everything. So what's affecting the divine masculine today? Selfish. They feel selfish. Okay, maybe that you think they're being selfish. They definitely worry that they've been selfish in this connection. So he may be feeling a bit selfish today. He may be thinking of his own needs. He may be, you know, kind of ignoring you or going within, and you know, it's coming across as selfish. He doesn't mean to be selfish, okay? He's saying to you, I aren't seeing things clearly, so I need time to take that blindfold off and understand. So he feels like he's going within. So what's affecting the divine masculine? Let's go clarify it. Fate and destiny is affecting the divine masculine. So he's realizing this is what he needs to do. He's just said to you, I need to show the world the real me. I need to step out of my comfort zone. This is what I need to do. So I need to stop being selfish, and I need to trust the journey, because fate and destiny is coming into my life and changing things around, moving things forward, you know, kind of helping things to fall into place. So I step into my power. He's saying, I'm starting to be resilient. I'm starting to deal with what I'm dealing with. So, and they're giving me fear to face my fears so I can move towards you and towards our happy home and union, giving me fear. And he fears as well, what's affecting him is the way he's been selfish before, the things he's done. And he's afraid of how you're going to respond to him or react to him when he moves forward. That's giving him a lot of fear today. What will she do? What will she say? Okay, he's afraid because he isn't selfish, and he's letting you know that. So forgive him if you feel he's being selfish. He didn't intend to be. He wasn't seeing things clearly. It was like he got the wool pulled over his eyes. It was like he was in the Matrix then. And he's showing you he's waking up, because this is what's important to him, your union. He's taking responsibility for your connection. And he's saying to you, I love how resilient you are. I love how strong you are. You inspire me to do that too. And I realise that this is all part of our destiny. So what's affecting him is the universe is getting involved and moving things into place. This is about divine intervention. This is about he's got nowhere left to run. This card's moving to spiritual path, Hierophant there, gurus, receiving guidance, magical things happening. So I feel there's nowhere for him to run. He's got to go within. This is another reason why all this chaos is happening in the world, because it's moving things forward. Lockdowns, restrict. Wow, it just disconnected and reconnected. So it probably buffered that, but I'm back, okay? So it's like he's saying, I'm back. You're reconnecting. Things are changing. So all this craziness in the world, is happening to bring you together. Very powerful, okay? I've got no chat here. I was like, where's my chat gone? Let me just move my chat up. Bear with me. It just disconnected and reconnected. Okay, let me move the chat up here. Sorry, bear with me a second. The chat is way behind. So again, the masculines can be, take the time on this journey. I was thinking, why have I got no chat coming up? Let me just move. There we go. Okay, we're here, Liz. Thank you, Naina. I can see you all now. Okay, there was nothing for ages. I've just been there engrossed in the reading, okay? But the masculine's kind of saying to you, I'm realising I've got nowhere to run. Lockdowns, restrictions, all these things have been waking your twin up to their truth, that they love you, that they want you, that they've been in living arrangements with their karmic partner, that they haven't been happy doing what they're doing. So they are doing what they need to do. And he's saying, I'm stepping up now. I'm sorry I've been selfish. I'm sorry I've hurt you. I'm sorry I've done you wrong, but I am now making a change, and I intend to make this right. Very powerful. And again, they disconnect from you to reconnect with you. Very powerful. We've got Scorpio energy. So you may be a Scorpio, your masculine may be a Scorpio, but Scorpio is also about the scorpion energy, okay, the sting in the tail. Sometimes this journey has a sting in the tail, and we have to look through the illusion. We have to realize that sometimes we can say things or do things we don't mean, and the masculines do that too. So again, it's about looking through illusion, not taking things personally. So the energy I'm getting through this is, how do we not take things personally? How do we stand strong? What do we need to know? And the masculines are showing you their love always, even if you just feel it, okay? So the energy around Scorpio right now is surrender. Wow. Thank you, angels. Very powerful. So the way that we stop taking it personally, the way that we take that sting out of the journey is by surrendering as a divine feminine. And if you're connecting with the Scorpio energy, if you're a Scorpio, if your masculine is a Scorpio, surrender. So the energy right now is surrender. And I feel as we move into Scorpio energy, it won't be long now, whenever that is, okay? It's Scorpio energy around October time, I think. So, that's when we are surrendering. That's when we are releasing. That's when we are healing. That's when we are letting go. So surrender. Okay, surrender to this journey and trust in the Lord. Very powerful. So, and thank you everyone who's here as well. But honestly, my chat disappeared and I haven't even noticed because I was that engrossed in the reading. But it's good to have you back. I can read all the comments again now. So let's see then. And thank you so much to 240 of you watching. Big hugs to you guys and thanks for liking as well. Okay, so I'm going to move the chat a little bit. Thanks moderators as well for looking after the chat here. So look at this one. This is a powerful one. Will we be in union in this lifetime? Will we be in union in this lifetime? Now, I know that's definitely crossed your mind, especially because on this journey, we feel like we're going crazy. We feel like we're going mad, we're going nuts. We wonder if it's all real. And we wonder, it may be happening for other people. Is it actually going to happen for us? So if this is a question you're asking, the angels are asking you to put your mind at rest right now, because if you're watching this reading, if you've tuned into this, if you're here now, the answer is it's happening now in this lifetime. So what the angel, obviously I'm going to pull a card, but the energy coming through intuitively here is the angel's saying it doesn't matter what's happened in the past. It doesn't matter how long you've been on this journey, whether you've been on this journey a day, a month, a year, 10 years, 20 years, that's gone. What matters is now. And the energy is very clear about the future. We're moving forward now. Look at what craziness is going on in the world. Between 2020 and 2024, twins all over the globe are coming into union. So if you're here now, it's very likely that you will come into union within the next few years. Now, that doesn't mean that, oh my God, is it going to be a few years? People get triggered by this. Between now and 2024. What does that mean? That means you could come in union tomorrow. You could come into union next week, next month, next year, or in 2024. Do not get triggered by the when, because it will be. And that's what the angels want you to focus on, that you will be in union. You're here now, you're learning your lessons, you're growing, you're understanding. Think how stronger you are now on this journey than you were yesterday. And that come out at the beginning of the reading. What do twins in union need to know? Honour the journey, honour how far you've come. So when you are in union, you will look back and realise how it all happened. You'll realise why it all happened, and you'll bless it. And you'll think, wow, I'm so glad that I went through that. Even though at this moment you may be thinking, I hate that I'm going through this, you'll look back and bless it. So the answer is, if you're here now, it's very likely you're going to be in union. I'm not going to say, yes, you're going to be in union, because there may be some people jumping onto this who aren't twin flames and are just popping their head in, okay, and asking about a crush or someone. But if this is your true twin flame by the way you feel. So if you're watching this and you are a twin flame, and you are here now, and you are surrendering, and you are doing the work, then the angel's saying, of course you're going to be in union. Why would you not be? And I always say, there's nothing special about me, and I'm in union. So if I can be in union, you can be in union. That's why I'm here, to show that to you, regardless of what other readers say or what other readings you've had. Or you have to trust in here. You know your truth. You know your truth. And that's the answer to that question. But we're going to do a card, okay? So what do you need to know? Completion. Wow. What a powerful card. So the world is a completion in this lifetime. So what I'm feeling from that card coming up, and I've got angel bumps, is that you will complete what you came here to do in this lifetime. And that's union. You came here to find each other, to be together, and to share your life and your mission together. So the angels say there will be a completion. For some of you, that's going to be in 2021. You know, for some of you, that means you're coming into union now. But the number 21 means it's happening. It's happening. In my divine timing deck, that's the message of the card. 21, the number, it's happening. Oh, look at this, compassion 1111. It just jumped out there on the top. So have compassion for your journey. Trust the journey. There's going to be a completion. So will you come into union in this lifetime? Yes, because there'll be a completion. You know your truth. So remember, if anyone's telling you otherwise, you have to trust yourself over anyone else. Okay? You know your power. What else do we need to know? What's working for the connection? What's working for the connection? What do we need to know? What's working for the connection? Wow, see it jump out there. What's working is, look at this, you are ready for commitment. Union. What's working for the connection is union. Now, I also see this as a huge sign because, you know, we've just asked the question, will you be in union? And now the union cards come up. You are ready for this commitment. And even if your masculine is running or hiding or denying it, they know they are ready for this commitment. They are being prepared for union. So you're being prepared for union. And look at this, a message is on its way. So what's next for the connection, or what's working for the connection? Communication is on its way. And you know, when I started doing this reading, they were blocking up the throat chakra. It's probably going to come back now I've said it, but, you know, I feel it's clearing. It's clearing as I'm moving forward on this reading, as they are expressing what they need to know. And they're giving me stomach pain, okay? So again, what's coming in for the connection, what's working for the connection is solar plexus issues. That means what you feel in your gut instinct, the way you feel. That's what's working for the connection, trusting in your gut. Okay? And if you're having any pains in your gut, it's because you're being shown something. Pay attention to what you are seeing, what you are feeling, what you are experiencing physically and emotionally, because that's bringing in a message that's on its way. So this is also about guidance. So it's talking about communication, but it's also talking about guidance that's on its way, that union is on its way. So what's working for the connection is you're receiving signs that union is on its way. Very powerful, okay? Union is on its way. That's what they're telling me. What else do we need to know? Okay, what else do we need to know? Is the connection we have real? So again, this is that doubt. Replace doubt with faith. Replace doubt with faith. It doesn't serve the connection. You know by the way you feel. You know by the way you feel. So again, this is reminding you to trust your gut. Is the connection we have real? Now, it may make you feel crazy, especially when you start trying to work it out logically. And you're trying to understand and you're trying to make sense of it all. But you know your truth. You know this connection is real because you feel it. And I always say what you feel is real. So trust the power of the love. So I'm going to bring in the messages through Music Oracle for this one. Is the connection real? Thank you, Angel. You can't write this, can you? And I'm live. You can see I'm doing it live. It says, yes, this is real. And your twin flame knows it too. You are their one. Read it. It says, yes, this is real. So the message is the connection we have real? Yes, this is real. Okay, I've got angel bumps. It says, you know that this is it. You have found your true love and you feel on every level that you are truly meant to be together. So yes, this is real, and your twin flame knows it too. So you don't just know it's real, they know it too. You are their one. Okay, you are their one. So the angels are saying this to you. Okay, you are one. You know your truth. Remember that power. You know it's within you. Okay, yes, it's real. Don't doubt the connection. That's why the angels blow my mind, and they may be blowing your mind in this way, because it's so clear. The angels are kind of saying, why are you even doubting this? Replace doubt with faith. I nearly picked, I will do this deck then. Obviously picked it up for a reason. What else do we need to know? Karmic endings, emotional. So justice has been done. Okay, so even if there's a karmic situation and you're thinking, well, how can the connection be real if he's with someone else? There's a karmic ending coming in. And right now you may be feeling emotional. Your masculine is definitely feeling emotional because changes are coming. So it's all about the emotions and the feelings. You know your truth. And things are happening to bring in a change. There's magic occurring. So trust the power of the love. The connection is real, okay? We've got 2 cards here. Look at this, okay? Powerful. See how the angels show you, will they leave the karmic energy? And we've got karmic endings. Emotional karmic endings. So this is another big sign to give it the time it needs. And, you know, if you've been through a karmic ending yourself, you'll know how emotional it can be and how painful, especially if you've got kids and, you know, responsibilities. So the message is give it the time it needs, because I feel karmic endings are coming that can create emotions. So will they leave their karmic energy? I feel there's divorce coming in for some of them, and signing things, you know, releasing things that need to go. So will there be a karmic ending? Yes, because it's all part of the spiritual path. Okay, and we've got happy home and union. So again, this is about them walking away from the past to bring in union. So everything is showing you these things have to happen to be in union. You know, you can't be together if you're both with other people. You know, you can't be together properly if he's with somebody else. So there has to be a karmic ending. But we have to surrender to that karmic ending. We can't force it or pressure it. We have to trust it to happen in divine timing. But he's showing you there, I'm picking up the pen and I'm signing the papers. I'm releasing what needs to go. I am healing myself from hurt. So there's a happy home coming in through karmic ending and your spiritual path. Very powerful. So will they leave the karmic energy? Then you know the answer to that. There's definitely a karmic ending coming in. It's just a question of when. And you know your own journey and what that means. Next question. We've got energy around same-sex twin flames. Now, if you are a same-sex twin flame, I've got something exciting coming up, because I've bought a new deck of cards called the Pride Tarot. I used them yesterday, and I'm going to do a focused reading for you. You know, possibly, I mean, it's Friday now, time's going by that quick, possibly Monday or Tuesday. So I'm going to do it in the next few days anyway. So let's see what the energy is around same-sex twin flames. And obviously the energy will be the same around every connection, but you know, because of the challenges involved in same-sex twin flames, I like to do extra messages, okay? Because I've got a lot as well, a lot of friends in this situation. So we've got loyalty. So what you're being reminded as a twin flame in a same-sex connection is that you are both loyal to each other, and that loyalty is the glue that's really holding it together. You know, you are loyal to each other regardless of what's truly going on. And if you've been seeing dogs, it's a big sign of partnership, companionship, and loyalty. What else do we need to know? Highs and lows. So you may be going through some highs and lows, but it's all connected with the rebirth energy. So again, you know, we had the rebirth energy coming out for the divine feminine, and now it's here again. So there's a big rebirth going on in this connection that will bring in highs and lows, but to get you through it, remember the loyalty. Remember it's worth it. Remember the power of the love. And the reason I chose swans for this too is because it's about that mutual respect, that coming together, you know, that universal love. And, you know, like Paper says there, it really is about trusting in the love. It's about knowing the truth. It's about connecting with everything. So feel that power. Go within and, you know, really feel the essence of this connection, because you'll feel the loyalty and the power between you. And stay tuned because I will be doing a same-sex connection check-in soon, okay? Next card then we're doing is, what are they hoping for? So you may be thinking, what are they wanting? What are they hoping for in this connection? What do they really want to happen? So let's see. Let's bring back the messages through music cards. So we've got expect powerful change. So they want change. Okay, they want change. And the message says, you know it's real and true. So again, it's the same message. They know it's real and true. And this time there is no turning back. So they are hoping for powerful change. They want to make the change. They want to be a part of the change. They want to make it right. And we've got focus on you. So again, see how the messages repeat parrot style. We had self-love. What's next is self-love. That's how we can work on ourselves. Focus on you and learn to love your life. Be grateful, feel good, and the blessings will follow. This is the time to focus on joy, step into your power, and miracles will happen in your life and in your twin flame connection. So they are hoping for miracles, they are hoping for powerful change, and they are hoping that they can love their life. And it all begins within. You know, the more we love our life, the better our life becomes. What are they hoping for? Card on the floor. Eventual positive outcome. You know, everything happening. Thumbs up in the connection. We've got decisions. What are they hoping for? Decisions. Okay. See how everything is powerful. See how I spelt that wrong as well. You know, I used to when I first started doing decks of cards, I spelt things wrong. So, you know, decisions. So sometimes we make mistakes, but then we rectify them through the decisions we make. So the masculines are rectifying their mistakes, knowing in spiritual truth there are no mistakes. There's only lessons that lead to love and blessings. So they are hoping for a decision. You know, they are hoping for eventual positive outcome from that decision, and they are hoping for powerful change. And you're hoping for this too. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. So what are you hoping for? What are you hoping for? Coming together. Okay, reunion, happiness. Trust your intuition. You know your truth. So you know what you're hoping for is a coming together, however that will be. Very powerful. Okay, next one we've got, what is the divine feminine learning right now? Well, you're learning to trust. Okay, you're learning to trust the connection. You're learning patience. You're learning to feel the power of the love. But what you're learning, the cards jumped out on the floor. I see signs about you constantly. So you're learning to trust the signs. That's what the angels want you to know today in this moment. You are learning to trust the signs that you see. You are learning to trust that the signs are guiding you and showing you the truth, that everything is connected. So what are you learning right now, Divine Feminine? You are learning action. So you're learning to take action towards your dreams, and you're learning to give your masculine time to take action towards you. You are learning that your masculine is loyal to you regardless of what's going on, and you are learning that you are twin flames, and you are learning what this twin flame journey is. Very powerful. See how the angels show you. So you're seeing signs about twin flames, you're seeing signs about their loyalty, and you're seeing signs about their action. So the angels saying, trust the signs you see, the signs that show you they're moving towards you, the signs that they do love you and care about you, and the signs that this journey is real. So trust the signs you see. Very powerful, love it. Okay, next one, we've got messages from twin flames in the 5D. Now, I did a messages from the other side message earlier in this live stream, in this reading, but they're saying now, what is the message from your twin flame in the 5D? So what does your twin want to say to you? What does your twin want to say to you right now from the other side, from the 5D realm? What do they want to say? A new beginning. Wow. So they are showing you and saying to you, there's a new beginning coming. Their higher self is showing that to you. So if you've been receiving that sign too, you know, maybe you've seen a seedling growing, because the reason I chose this picture is because it's a seedling growing. It's something that's been reborn, something that's been, you know, manifested and created. The new beginning between you, the chance to start again, you know, a fresh start, a new beginning. So that's what they want you to know. They're also saying to you here, focus. So they're becoming more focused on this, more focused on you, more focused on their journey, more focused on the connection. So they are working on a new beginning. They are becoming more focused right now on a new beginning. Very powerful, okay? I love these cards, love it. What else do we need to know? Okay, we've got what are they feeling? What are they feeling right now? Maybe that's what's on your mind. What are they feeling? What are they going through? So what are they feeling? Okay, what are they feeling? Ooh, okay, we've got let's relax, okay, and there's another one trying to come out here and here. So let's relax. So they want to feel more relaxed. They want to feel more calm, less pressured. He's saying, I don't want you to leave me alone. So what he's feeling is he doesn't want you to leave him alone. What I do need is time and less pressure. Can we relax and just enjoy the moment together? So he's saying, let's relax about it. And the angel's saying, just go with the flow. Trust the journey, let it breathe. And, you know, this again really kind of mirrors that energy from that DM to DF check-in yesterday. He's saying, I've struggled with pressure. So what he's feeling is he wants to relax. He wants to take his time. He doesn't want to feel rushed. And they're giving me a blocked throat chakra and fear at the same time. And that's a feeling like I want to burp, but it won't quite come out. It's stuck, okay? So he doesn't want to feel pressured. He knows he's stuck and he needs to change. He knows what he needs to do. He's asking you to trust it. He's saying to you, I'm waking up. So he's feeling like he's waking up. He's realizing things. He's saying to you, I see signs about you in our situation, and it freaks me out sometimes how accurate they are. So he's seeing the signs. So he's feeling everything because he's waking up to the connection. And he's feeling these signs. He's getting that spider sense, tingling feeling. You know, he's feeling you. He's saying, I lust for you. So he's feeling, you know, horny. He's feeling excited for you. He desires you. When I look at you, sometimes my desire takes me over, and that primal need for you makes me want to rip off your clothes and have you right there. So he's feeling desire. He's feeling lust. He's feeling hungry for you. And he's saying, I'm thinking. I've been hearing songs and music that reminds me of you, and it makes me want to reach out to you even more. So he's feeling nostalgic. He's feeling connected. He's feeling the pain. He's feeling the burn. He's feeling the love. And, you know, if you're wondering what songs he's hearing, I've already covered that earlier in this live stream, okay? So, you know, when you go back, you'll be able to see that. So he's saying to you, I'm feeling horny, desire, lust. I'm feeling hungry for you, the need to reach out to you. I'm feeling you. So he's letting you know he cares. And he's saying, let's just take the pressure off it. Let's just live in the now and enjoy each moment, and then things will be okay. Very powerful. Next one is a one-card spread, okay? So let's see, what do we need to know in this moment? What do we need to know in this moment? There we go. Well, two cards always come up. So first of all, we've got chaos, and then we've got grind. So what does that mean? It means in the chaos, in the upheaval, it means the connection is working. Things are working hard. Grind means you're working hard on something. You're putting time and effort into something. What you're working on will pay off. So if you feel there's a tower going on in your life, the tower is the upheaval, the chaos, things seem to be falling apart, it's happening to fall together. So it's because of your hard work, it's paying off. So the angels are saying to you, what you need to know in this moment is that your hard work is paying off. And I spoke about that yesterday. You know, I spoke about how you've got this kind of bank account, and all the good deeds and all the good things you're doing are going into this bank account and gaining credit. And then it's all going to come back to you, because what you give out, you get back. So you're working hard, and it may be creating chaos because things are actually falling together, even when they seem to be falling apart. Very powerful. Next one. What are the messages you are receiving through music telling you? Powerful. Well, I created this deck significantly for that. So what are the messages you are receiving through music telling you? Wow. So I'm taking what I'm taking, okay? What are they guiding me to? There's too many that I'm taking these two, okay? So we'll be here all day going through all of them. So I'm taking the ones that are really standing out. So the messages that you are receiving through music are telling you, And this really resonates with a few of the questions we've just done. It all repeats, it all falls into place. That yes, you are eternal twin flames. So the songs are showing you that this journey's real, that you are meant to be, that this is the truth. It says, release all doubt about this connection. This is confirmation from heaven that you and the person you are asking about are twin flames. So it's confirmation that you are twin flames. So maybe you're thinking, is this person my twin? And then Eternal Flames comes on. And you think, yeah, there you go. Or you hear a significant song that reminds you of them or gives you a sign that says yes. So you are receiving messages that, yes, this is your twin and that it's meant to be. We've got this, here it says again, okay, the angels repeat it. This came out about 20 minutes ago. Yes, this is real. And your twin flame knows it too. You are their one. You know that this is it. Your twin knows that this is it. You have found your true love and you feel on every level that you are truly meant to be together. So the songs are also showing you that you are meant to be together and it's not just all in your head. And they want to meet up with you in person or spend time with you online and have a heart-to-heart conversation about the situation and the future. So the signs are also showing you that your twin flame is planning how they can spend time with you one-to-one. They imagine sitting next to you, being close to you in person, expressing how they really feel. So the messages and music are showing you this is real. They do intend to come forward to you and they want to clear the air, sort things out and make it real. Very powerful. So these are the songs and the signs that you are receiving right now. So let's also use the Divine Love card. So what other signs are you receiving? Happiest year. So you're being shown through music that your happiest year is coming. And that means that, everything you want is falling into place and that they adore you. Okay, so you're receiving songs that show you they adore you, they want you, and that you are the one, and that your happiest time is ahead. Very powerful. So start to love your life because life is loving you. Love it. Next one is, do they know we are twin flames? Well, we just had that card coming up. So again, it's parrot guidance here. Do they know you're twin flames? Okay. Yes, this is real and your twin flame knows it too. You are their one. Okay. You are their one. So yes, they know. They may not understand it. They certainly don't understand the label. They're like, what's a twin flame? Soulmate, catalyst, karmic partner. Gets very confusing. So what the masculines do is, they don't focus on a label. They focus on you and them. That's what matters. And if you ever go into confusion about a label, take it out of it and focus on you and focus on them. That's what matters. The power of the love, the power of the connection, the power of who you are, okay? So do they know that you are twin flames? Look at this. They might not know the label or what it means, but they certainly know that you are the one that can make their dreams come true. They certainly understand that their dreams come true with you. They certainly understand that. So do they know that you are twin flames? Your dreams are coming true. Very powerful. Let me just make some moderators here because I see that, there are people coming back who were moderators and who should be moderators. Okay, bear with me a second. I've just seen Grand Ocean. There she is. Okay. If you see Vandana as well, let me know, okay? And then I'll make her a mod again. Okay. So power. So yes, they know that you are the one to make their dreams come true. And big shout out to everyone who's here live with me right now. And a big shout out to everyone who's watching this back, sending you so much love. So we've got what's affecting the divine feminine. Okay, what's affecting the divine feminine? What's affecting the divine feminine? Here we go. Your spiritual path is affecting the connection and don't give up. They're giving me again dreams coming true. So the angels are saying to you, what's affecting you is you may feel like you want to give up. Don't. Because your dreams are coming true. You're being reminded right now in this moment that everything you're going through is for your spiritual path. Everything you're, kind of going through and learning is because of your spiritual path. So don't give up. So anything that's affecting you, making you feel like you want to give up, you are being reminded right now of the power of this love. And the angels are asking you to not give up. So if you've been seeing polar bears, big sign to not give up. If you've been seeing squirrels, big sign to not give up because you're gathering information. If you've been seeing, these are what they give me intuitively, if you've been seeing penguins, it's a big sign that breakthroughs are ahead and all is well. And they're giving me fear, releasing fear, very powerful. We've got, what is the karmic partner up to? And I know a lot of you may wonder that. Okay, what's the karmic partner doing? So we're going to use the Karmic 101. So what's going on in the karmic situation? I don't want this anymore. Okay, I don't want this anymore. Very powerful. So the karmic partner knows that your divine masculine does not want this anymore. And they're getting a bit concerned. They're thinking, okay, they don't want this anymore. So they are also starting to think, is this something I want? So they are actually coming to terms with things. And there's going to be a victory. So they realise that they have to be strong. Now, I'm not seeing that as the karmic partner will get the victory, okay? And don't worry about if you think they're doing anything like black magic or anything like that, because it can never touch the divine feminine, okay? It will only affect you if you allow it to be so. This is about the victory that's coming in for you, because they are realising as well that they don't want this anymore, and that's a victory. So what I'm really feeling here is the karmic partner is realising that they don't want this either. They don't want to be with someone who isn't truly invested in this connection, their connection. They don't want to be with someone who's rarely there or, who doesn't want them touching them. They don't want this either. So the karmic partner is saying, look, divine feminine, I don't want this anymore either. And you will have your victory. So in other words, don't be angry or envious towards the karmic partner, because they are a friend to your connection. They are helping your masculine to grow and learn and prepare for you, because they have that kind of distorted version of your twin, and you will have the whole version. You will have the whole of them. They may only be giving you breadcrumbs right now, but they will give you everything eventually that you want. So trust the time it's taking. Very powerful. They don't want this anymore. Energy of the divine feminine. Energy of the divine feminine. What energy are you in today? Okay. Okay, wrong one. We're going to use the divine feminine 101. Okay. We haven't used this one yet. So what's the energy of the divine feminine? I want to spend time with you in the real world. So you want it to be real. You're saying, I want it real right now. Okay. This is why as well at times we feel ready to give up, because we've had enough of the fantasy. And we think it's just a fantasy. It's happening in my head. It's not. Okay, you have to look through that. You have to be strong. It's so close, this new beginning. You can taste it. Just because you can't see the little seedling above the surface doesn't mean it's not doing everything to break through the surface. It's happening now. So the angels know, they understand that you want to spend time with them in the real world, and the angels are showing you breakthroughs are coming. So trust in the love. So, the energy of you is right now you want to be able to spend time with them in the real world. Very powerful. And what do you need to know about that? Okay, because you might think, well, that's easier said than done, Liz. That's easier said than done. What do you need to know about that? Here we go. Jumping out on the floor here. Where have they gone? Under the table. They're under the table. So even when you feel it's out of reach, surrender the struggle. Surrender the struggle. Give it to heaven. Know it's on its way. Remember the truth that you are beautiful and you are strong and that you are safe. So when you want to spend time with them in the real world and it doesn't seem to be happening, know that your journey is protected and you are safe. And that you are beautiful, that nobody compares to you, and that you are strong enough to get through this, and surrender the struggle. All is well. All is well, okay? Next message. We've got Sagittarius energy now. Sagittarius is the archer. So I feel this is about having a vision. Okay, so what can you do to help your vision? To help your intention manifest, to help this dream to come true? And you may be a Sagittarius, your masculine could be Sagittarius, but this is the energy about how you stay focused. That's what they're telling me. So how do you stay focused with Sagittarius energy? What do we need to know? Look at this coming together. The angels are saying to you, just visualize coming together. Just visualize everything falling into place. You don't need to know how it's going to happen because that's up to the universe. All you need to know is it will. It will happen. You will come together. You will be together. Things will happen in divine time. So it's all coming together. So just visualize that right now. And if you're dealing with a Sagittarius or you're a Sagittarius, it's coming together. This is about you guys coming together to talk, to, move towards union, to clear the air, to sort things out, to be together. It's all coming together. Very powerful. Next card then. Okay. Next card, Gemini energy. Now, Gemini is the twins. The twins. So this is how you are connecting. So again, we've got Gemini. You could be a Gemini. Your masculine could be a Gemini. But I'm feeling this is about how you are connecting. And that's what they want me to do the answer to. So Gemini energy, how you are connecting. Decisions. And you know this. You know they are making decisions to make your dreams come true. So don't give up on the connection because it's all part of the spiritual path. Okay, you are growing up spiritually. Your masculine is changing. So they are making a decision to grow up spiritually to make your dreams come true. And they are making decisions about their future. So this is what's happening. This is power. This is change. So trust the journey. Okay, trust the journey. We've got energy around twin flames in separation. So if you're in separation right now, what do you need to know? What do you need to know? Here we go. What do you need to know? We've got insomnia. So if you're having sleepless nights or you're feeling your twin is, it's because of the separation. And it's that gripping panic and fear about the future. Let that go. The passion is real. You're going to be feeling the passion even in separation. And remember that you are the nurturing energy. To trust in the power of the universe to bring you together. That separation is illusion. And I was watching Dallas last night and they were talking about separation ending because Bobby and Pam were coming out of separation. So it's about transformation energy. The nurturing energy of the feminine is the power. So in separation, you are the power. You are the strength. And that's what the masculines miss, your nurturing energy. Remember, you are the power of the sun. And the sun is nurturing. The sun is warm and wonderful. And they love that and they miss that when you're not together. So what do you need to know about separation? Like how they're jumping out. In separation, you are building. So in separation, you're building the future. It's the kind of baby steps towards what's next. It's where you're being prepared. Separation is preparation. You're being prepared for union. So you are learning everything you need to learn during the separation. So trust that you are building something, trust that you are nurturing something, and the passion is real. And if there's any sleepless nights or worry, let that go and trust the journey. And I do feel that, the separation, it's also about the masculine sleeping on the sofa, thinking about you. So I want to do a message about separation. So during the separation, what do the masculines go through? And we know this, I've done playlists on this, but today's letting you know that even in the separation, he is enchanted. He's saying to you, I'm under your spell. You have taken me over completely because I can't stop thinking of you. Now, that doesn't mean that you're doing black magic or spell work on your twin. It means he's saying, you don't need to do a spell on me because I'm already under your spell. They're giving me that song, yeah, put a spell on you, and now you're mine, mine, mine. Okay, out of Hocus Pocus, or, the Christian Grey one, in 50 Shades. But he's saying to you, you've put your spell on me just by being you. I'm enchanted by you. Everything about you turns me on. So he's letting you know that even in the separation, he is enchanted by you. He can't stop thinking about you. He can't get you out of his head because you are the elephant in the room that never goes away. So remember, no matter what, separation or no separation, he is enchanted by you. Very powerful. So trust that even in the separation, you are building a future. Beautiful. Okay. Next card. We've got, will we end up together? Well, again, this is something you know. You know you will. You know you're going to be together. So what do the angels want you to know about this? It's flying again across the route. Emotional. So your masculine becomes very emotional when he thinks about being with you. When he thinks about ending up with you, it gives him kind of that angel bump feeling because he knows it's the truth. He feels it. So the card on the floor here, giving and receiving. So will you end up together? When you give, you receive. And you're being reminded that when you end up together, you will be giving and receiving mutually. You know, that's the best thing about union. You give, you receive. When we're in separation, we can be giving, and feeling like we're not getting anything back. And that creates fear. They're giving me fear. But when you're in union, what you give, you receive. That's like when you are a light worker. When you give, you receive. It's all balance. So there's balance coming in to bring you together. So the angel's saying to you, if you give and you allow yourself to receive, you will be together because you're allowing that in. You're allowing that in. So let's do a romantic affirmation about it. What do you need to know about this? Will you be together? Remember your power. The message is, I am confident in who I am. And we asked archangels earlier what we need to know about the twin flame journey, about being together. And he says, remember your power. So the angels are saying to you, be confident in your connection. Be confident that you will be together. Be confident that what you give, you receive. And if you're giving love, if you're putting things into that bank account and you're building up the credit, you're going to get that back. And the universe is going to bless you with a divine masculine who will be able to give to you everything that you give to them. A masculine who is emotional, tactile, wants to hold you in their arms and feel you. And wow, as I'm saying this, as a couple, they're just walking a dog, okay, just walking past, a couple together. So I feel that's a big sign of loyalty and coming together. Just drew my eye there, very powerful. Next question then. Okay, so we're doing this whole deck, okay, so I'm probably about another hour, probably beyond another hour. We'll see how we go, okay, I'm going to be going 2 hours 30. So what are they thinking? So what are they thinking right now? What's on their mind? Again, look at this, dreams coming true. So they're thinking about the future and they're thinking about communication. So they're thinking about communicating with you because that's what's going to make your dreams come true. That's what they're thinking about. That's what's on their mind. So a lot of these cards, you notice, are repetitive. Not meaning the same cards are coming out, but similar cards are coming out of different decks because you're receiving the same messages. What are they feeling? What are they hoping for? What are they thinking about? What's on their mind? You know, it's all the same. They're thinking about the future. They're thinking about making that future with you. Dreams coming true. Very powerful. We've got, what affirmations can I use to help my journey? Okay, I love this one. What affirmations can I use to help my journey? So we're going to bring in the Romantic Love Oracle. Okay, what affirmations can you use right now to help your journey? Here we go. I'm also going to bring in the Angel Numbers Oracle. What can we use or what can we do to help the journey? Okay, here we go. So what affirmations can you use to help the journey? Speak your truth. Use the affirmation, I express myself easily. I express myself easily. My divine masculine expresses themselves easily. Putting these into context for your situation. We've got, you are magnetic. I am attractive. I'm attractive. I am confident and strong, and I attract what I want easily. I speak easily about my love. And I'm living the life of my dreams. So the angels are saying to you, visualize the life that you desire. And say, I am attracting the life of my dreams. I am living the life of my dreams. We've got talk to the angels. So talk to the angels about what's going on. Ask for their help and support and their guidance. And trust your spiritual path in your journey. Trust that you're exactly where you're meant to be. And know your power, your spiritual power. Know your truth. And know that love and support is all around you. And that you are never alone. And that you did it. You can celebrate. You know, you did this. So when you are in union, or when you are communicating, or when your masculine is speaking his truth, you can say to yourself, wow, I did this. I did this by being positive and using affirmations and, affirming things and bringing things in and using the law of attraction. I did this. So be proud of yourself and celebrate your life, because you created this change for the better. So things are happening right now for your higher good. So hold your vision. Hold your vision. Be like the archer and hold your vision and have that visualization about your dream coming true. Very powerful. What else do we need to know? Divine guidance for reunion and angel message to help the connection. So I'm going to do them separately. So first of all, we've got divine guidance for reunion. So what do you need to know to make this reunion happen? We've got hope. So you must have hope. Okay? You must have hope in your life. You must have hope, and you must be sensitive too, which means you must feel the energy of the emotion. You must feel the power of the love and be very focused on what you want. So to bring in reunion, be focused on faith and hope and love. Be positive. Share love everywhere you go. And know that when you're feeling things, it's because you are a sensitive being, that you are loved and you are safe. So divine guidance for reunion. We've got here the next step, marriage and commitment. So reunion will lead to the next step. It may lead to marriage. It may lead to commitment. Trust there is a miracle coming in, that there are miracles ahead in communication. So if you're seeing the bees, it's a big sign that your journey is moving forward. So the angels are asking you to trust in the way you feel. So an angel message to help the connection right now. What do we need to know? So which angel is helping the connection? The universe. I always have your back. So the whole universe is conspiring to make things happen. The whole universe is conspiring to make things happen. And God is your source. So the angels are reminding you that God is your source, that you are strong, that you are powerful. The universe has got you and you are safe, okay? There's power happening here. Trust the journey. So to bring in reunion and to help the connection, trust that God and all the angels and the universe are bringing this in, and there's nothing to fear. Very beautiful, okay? I don't agree with that owl, okay? I feel that that's how you may be perceiving things, okay? Remember, everyone here is here to help. Everyone here is learning and growing just like you and me, and we're all here to help and evolve, okay? And, I'm sure that maybe you're taking something personally there because, all the moderators I've got here do their job. We've got Capricorn energy. Now, Capricorn is connected with the sea goat, and goats are about adventure. So if you start seeing goats on your journey, it's about adventure, okay? Power and adventure. Now, Capricorn energy, this could be your twin, it could be you. It could be that you're just feeling power and you're feeling excited about something coming in. So what do we need to know? We've got solitude. Solitude. So Capricorn energy right now is about solitude. To bring adventure in, we have to go within to make changes. So we have to renew our life by reviewing our life. So review things in your life, and that will bring you together. So if you're a Capricorn or your masculine is a Capricorn, if they are quiet right now, it's because they're working out how to make changes to bring you together. So the message coming through for Capricorn is review your life to renew your life. Very powerful indeed. Love it. Okay, next one coming through, we've got a message from your higher self. So what does your higher self want to say to you today? You are gaining direction from above. Wow. So you're being shown by your higher self that you are receiving guidance, that you are receiving, a gut instinct about something, that your intuition is real and trustworthy, and that you are experiencing both energies. Okay, bear with me a second here. Okay, so you are experiencing both energies and you are realizing the truth about your connection, that your higher self is saying to you. If you feel that you've been in masculine energy, then you have been. If you feel that you are experiencing what your masculine is going through, then that is the truth. And forgive your twin. So the message from your higher self is forgiveness heals. Forgive and heal. Forgive the journey. Forgive the connection. Forgive the struggles and the hardships. Forgive everything that brings in pain, and focus on love. Focus on power. Focus on strength, because that's where the power is. So focus on the truth. Very beautiful. Very beautiful message from your higher self. So next one we've got then, what else do we need to be asking? We've got what is happening to the divine feminine during separation. They're giving me the word elevation. And remember, there's a rebirth coming in right now. So feminines, we've got you are seen through illusion. So when you're in separation, you learn to see through the illusion, okay? You also work on self-love. You know, you work on self-love and healing. You work through the illusion by loving you, and you realize that this is a divine love connection. You realize it's powerful love. You learn to release the past. You learn to release fear. You learn to release doubt, and you work on creativity. So you become very creative during separation. You release the past during separation, and you realize what this love is through self-love and through seeing through the illusion. So that's what you learn and go through during separation. Very powerful messages coming through today. We've got here, is it over? No, it's never over with twin flames. If you're asking that right now, ask yourself why. Are you in fear? What's going on? We've got indifferent. Maybe you're wondering if it's over because your masculine seems to be indifferent. They seem to be hiding something from you, or quiet with you, or not speaking their truth. So you have to look through the illusion. We've got gratitude. So if you're grateful for everything, you'll realize it's not over, it's just beginning. Give thanks for your journey. Give thanks for the hard times as well as the good times, because that's how you grow. Maybe you're feeling defensive right now, so you're wondering, is it over? So when you think it's over, you have to look within, because you're being triggered in some way, or you're healing in some way. So become the observer. Why do I think it's over? What is showing that to me? Why? How do I feel? What's really going on inside? So you have to trust yourself, because when the masculines are indifferent, when they're not paying you any attention, they're busy doing themselves. They're busy processing. Don't take it personally. Don't get defensive. Instead, work on gratitude, because that's going to bring in power, and that's going to bring in the love, and that will bring back the new beginning. Okay, very powerful. We've got energy around twin flames in communication. So if you guys are communicating right now, what's going on? What's happening? What are you learning? What do you need to know? Apologize. So I feel if you're in communication in some way, shape or form, you are receiving an apology. Your masculine is showing you that they are sorry, that they regret what they've done, and they are trying to make amends. They are trying to make up for it. So during communication, you are receiving some form of apology. Even if they are defensive, they still love you. So when you're in communication, they can still be defensive, or you could be defensive if you're waiting for an apology. But what matters is the love, the partnership, the friendship. So I feel that you're also working on the friendship and building the power of the love. Very beautiful. Love it. Feels like things are speeding up. Okay, I know I'm talking very fast, but it's because I'm channeling powerful energy. What can the divine feminine do to help the connection move forward? And this is powerful. This came up in yesterday's members reading, and the answer was trust. Okay, so what can the divine feminine do? Trust. Trust the journey. Trust that your dreams are coming true. Trust your masculine to find their way. Rejuvenation. So remember that you are the sun. So the divine feminine, to help this move forward, is remember that you are the sun, that you are the light, that you are the lighthouse, that you are powerful, that you are rejuvenating your energy. So you can rejuvenate your energy and trust in fate and destiny. Trust that divine intervention is working in your life and your connection. Trust that it's meant to be, that you are destined to be together, that it's always and forever. So what you have to do here, okay, is to trust the journey. That's all you need to do, and that will rejuvenate you. It will make you feel better, and it will help you to trust the universe to do what the universe needs to do. Very powerful. Timing for union. Now, I knew this one would come out, and obviously it's going to be different for everyone. So the angels are asking you to trust in the power of love. To trust that if you were watching this stream now, if you were connecting back with this, if you are seeing this message, it's a huge sign that you will be in union. So we've got luck is on your side, and the time is now. The angels are saying to you, it's all happening now. So you may not be in union now, but it's happening now. Things are falling into place because you are building foundations. So the message is, they're not giving you a timing because this is a collective reading and it's going to be different for everyone. So if I said, oh, you're all going to be in union in May, May comes and you're like, why aren't I in union? Or maybe you come into union next week and you're like, well, you told me May. That isn't how it works. The angels are saying to you, the timing for your union will be at the right time for you and your journey and your mission and everything you are learning. And the angels saying to you right now, all of you are building a foundation for union. Luck is on your side. So if you've been seeing ladybirds, that's a sign about your union. So I feel that you may see ladybirds to remind you of the power of this love, and that you are building a foundation, and that everything is falling into place now to bring what you want in. So let go of the when and trust it will be. And look at this on top of the deck. Don't give up because your dreams are manifesting. These ones are sticking up here. Trust the journey or trust the universe. So the angel's saying to you, you've got 222 there. Trust the universe because your dreams are manifesting. Very powerful. Okay, magic falling in. But also there's some other cards moving on top of the deck here. I want to give them to you. Wipe the slate clean. Wipe the slate clean. Okay, new beginnings. We've got new year there, so that may mean something to someone. And we've also got Pisces there, 19th of February to the 20th of March. That may mean something to someone. But what I'm feeling with this is wipe the slate clean. Your dreams are manifesting. Don't give up on this journey and focus on self-love. Very powerful, okay? Very powerful. All the decks I'm using, by the way, are all in the description below. They're all my decks, okay? Just so you know, I've got them kind of dotted all over the table. The next one is, what is happening to the divine masculine during separation? So we know what's happening with the feminine. What's happening with the masculine during separation? Well, during separation, the masculines go within. The masculines process. They learn who they are, they work things out. They realise where their loyalty is. They realise that they are loyal to you. They realise that they want you, that they need you, that you are the one. And they realise that they are working through spiritual growth. So the masculine in separation grows up spiritually and realising that you are the one. Very powerful. Let's do another message. What else do the masculines realise in separation? They realise that they need to clear their mind. So they go within themselves, they block you, ghost you, whatever they do to go into separation. They do that so that they can clear their mind, so that they can have time to process without pressure from you or their karmic partner or anyone else. They have to clear their mind. So separation allows your masculine to clear their mind. So they can realise that they are growing up on a spiritual journey and that their loyalty lies with you. Very powerful. Love it. Okay. If you're enjoying this, give me a thumbs up. Thank you for everyone who's watching. We've got the stag here. What is the divine masculine doing to help the connection move forward? So what is the masculine doing right now to move this connection forward? He's showing you the stag. I feel that automatically. They're showing you the stag. He's showing you the stag to say this is real. He's showing you communication. So he's working on his throat chakra. He's working on expressing his truth, speaking from his heart. He's working on reaching out to you. So what he's doing right now is showing you that there will be communication. Very powerful. Trust in the love. Give it time. He's on his way. We've got energy around the karmic situation. So we've got the Karmic 101 deck. So, what's happening with karmic situations right now? You only want me for my money in this lifestyle. So there's definitely some people dealing with a karmic situation where they only want your twin for their money or their job or their lifestyle. So your masculine is realising money and lifestyle is not everything. And that really makes sense because on that short I did the other day, where he's saying, I only want you. And that came up in yesterday's reading too. He's realising he only wants you. Money and status and lifestyle and all the things that used to be important, they're making me scratch my back, which means stability. all the things connected with stability, he's realizing they are not important anymore. And he doesn't want to be around anyone that just wants him for one thing, which is money, lifestyle, success. He's moving away from those things. Okay? We've also got I'm not feeling it anymore. So he's not feeling it in the connection anymore with them. He's not feeling that job. He's not feeling that person. He's not feeling that way. He's saying, I'm not feeling it. And feeling is the most important thing. What we feel is real. He's saying, I don't feel like I want to be there anymore. I don't feel like I want to do that job or to smoke that weed or, do that addiction or drink that alcohol. I don't want to do it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it with that karmic partner. I feel things for my feminine. That's where I want to be. Passionate. We have no future. So he knows there's no future in that karmic situation. He knows it's not where he's meant to be. Why? Because you're his future divine feminine. It's just a living arrangement. It hasn't been a relationship for a while. So he's realizing that it's just a living arrangement. And that's exactly what they've been realizing during lockdowns and restrictions and all the crazy things going on. So in the karmic situation, what's happening? Karmic breakdowns. Why? To bring in spiritual breakthroughs. That's a slow motion this side. Okay, Ralph Smart there. Slow motion this side moment that was. That's what's happening. Breakdowns to bring in breakthroughs. Very powerful. All the signs. Okay, now I'm doing all the signs. We're going through them. So what are the signs? Let's do a message through music. All the signs, what are you being shown? What are you being shown? Every single person watching this video, what are you being shown right now by heaven? What do the angels want you to know? Okay, cards are falling everywhere. Let me pull them up. Okay, one's on the floor. I'm taking that one. Look how they're coming out. This is how I do it. This is how I do it. Okay, here we go. Taking the ones that are jumping out. There's one on the floor. So every single person watching this reading right now, the angels have a message for you about the signs you are seeing and what you need to know. These cards are moving, so I'm taking them. You have to do what I'm being guided to do. So, first card, all is well. So, the signs that you are seeing right now are showing you that all is well, that there is nothing to fear, that you are safe. It says, when it gets a bit much for you, give it to heaven. Throw your hands up to heaven and trust that everything is going to be okay. So trust the journey. That's the first thing you are shown through the signs you see. The next one is it's fate and destiny. So it's meant to be between you and your twin. Your twin flame knows that you are twin flames and that it's destined for you to be together. Okay? It's destiny. It's destined for you to be together. So the signs are showing this to you. Focus on you and learn to love your life. Be grateful. Feel good and the blessings will follow. This is the time now to focus on joy, step into your power, and miracles will happen in your life and in your twin flame connection. So the angels are showing you through the signs that everything is meant to be, and that when you love your life, the blessings come. The angels are showing you through the signs you see that the doors are open and your dreams are coming true, so be happy. And I've put be there significantly because when we see the bees, it's a sign about miracles. This is a time of miracles. Expect to see bees at this time. The door is open for reunion, union, communication, and miracles when you focus on love. So the angels are showing you through the signs, whether that's bees or the stag or the music, that this is real and this is all happening now. The angels are showing you through the signs that this is real and that your twin flame knows it too, that you are their one. See how the cards are repeating throughout this reading. You know that this is it. You have found your true love and you feel on every level that you are truly meant to be together. So you're being shown on every level that you were meant to be and that you can expect powerful change. You know it's real and true. They know it's real and true. And this time there is no turning back. So it's happening now. So the signs, all the signs you are seeing are showing you that this journey is real. So in other words, let go of doubt, replace it with faith because everything is falling into place. Very powerful. Aries energy. So if your masculine is an Aries or you're an Aries, this is a message for you. But for everyone, this is about things being moved out of the way. Aries is the ram, and the ram kind of rams through things and makes things happen. So this is what changes and what breakthroughs are coming in right now. What do we need to know? So we've got eventual positive outcome. Wow. So the energy around the Aries is that everything is going to work out. There's going to be eventual positive outcome, a thumbs up here, even if there's conflict. So if there's any conflict with you and your Aries, or you're an Aries, or if you're feeling conflict in your connection right now, the Aries energy has come in to show you that there will be breakthroughs that will lead to eventual positive outcome, and all is well. There is nothing to fear. Very powerful. Next card then we're doing Aquarius energy. So you may be Aquarius, your masculine may be Aquarius, but the Aquarius energy is about the air, okay? They're giving me because Aquarius is an air sign. They're showing me how are things changing, how is the air being cleared, what's happening. So we're going to use a romantic love oracle and affirmation. We've got here, have compassion. So Aquarius energy is bringing compassion into the connection, allowing you to see through illusion, to have empathy and understanding for what your twin is going through. So use the affirmation, I am compassionate and kind. So the Aquarius energy that's going to change things and clear the air is to be kind, loving and compassionate when you are dealing with your twin. Very powerful, love it, okay? Next sign we've got is timing for communication, or next card, timing for communication. So again, this is different for everyone. It's definitely coming in. So what do you need to know about communication? It's fate and destiny. That's what you need to know. Trust, have faith. There will be divine intervention. So if you're watching this thinking, when's my masculine going to reach out to me? When's that message coming? When's it happening? Trust that the angels have heard your prayer. Remember your power. They're giving me fear. Release fear, because fate and destiny is stepping in. So the angel's saying if you're in fear now, thinking they're not going to communicate with you, you have to release that and have faith instead, and trust that the universe is doing what it's meant to be. Doing what it's meant to be doing, because it absolutely is. So it's destiny for you guys to come back together. And we've got, what does the divine feminine want to say? What does the divine feminine want to say? So what do you want to say right now? Okay, what's on your mind? What do you want to say? We've got here, I miss the time we shared. So you're missing your twin, and you're saying again there, with you I feel complete. You've already said that today. You've said I feel complete with you, masculine, and I'm missing you. I'm missing the time that we shared. So what else do you want to say? You've already said today that you want to spend time with them as a couple. You want to spend time with them in the real world. And now you're saying to your masculine, you have made me stronger than I ever thought I could be. And that's powerful. So feminines, you're saying, wow, this journey has grown me. This journey has strengthened me. This journey has made me a warrior of love. My masculine has made me who I am. This journey has changed me. So you're realizing your power. You have made me stronger than I ever thought I could be. What a beautiful message. Very powerful. We've got, how are the lunar cycles affecting the divine masculine? So we've been talking about the moon, the new moon, the full moon. We've been talking about, eclipses, and we've been talking about retrogrades and how the planetary alignment affects the connection. We've spoke about how it can affect the feminine, and now how does it affect the masculine? What goes through their mind during these times? What do they want you to know? You make me very happy. So at the lunar cycles, they feel happiness when they connect with you. They realize more and more during those times of emotion that you are the one that they want to be with, and that you look good and happy. So they may be more inclined during lunar cycles to check up on you, to check your social media, to see what you're up to come onto your Instagram or your Snapchat or your Facebook and see what you're doing. They may, the angels are saying they may create a way so that you move past each other in the street, or, they drive by your home, or they're more inclined to look at you. So whether that's looking at your photograph, looking at your messages, looking at your social media, coming to you in dreams, and they are saying to you, you look good, you look happy. And all I want is for you to be happy because you make me happy. So your masculine is realizing during the lunar cycles, which is where they are most sensitive, how happy you make them and that you look good and, that they want you and that you turn them on. Very powerful energy. So what's next? What do we need to know? I love this deck. What are they planning? Well, you know that they are planning communication. You know they are planning to speak to you and show you their truth. We've got giving and receiving. So they are planning to give to you what you give to them. They are planning to be able to give and receive in equal measure. In other words, they don't want to just give you breadcrumbs anymore. They want to give you the world. They are planning for change. So again, the cards repeating. This whole reading that's been going now for nearly 3 hours has been repetitive guidance because they're showing you the truth. Change, movement, power, taking action, communication, union, it's all flowing in. So they are planning for change, moving towards you. They are making decisions. They are making choices. They're working out what to do and they are moving forward. So they are planning on moving forward. Very powerful change. It's showing you it's all flowing in. So, this should reinforce and boost your faith in this connection, this reading. If you watch all of this and you're still in doubt, you need to kind of give your head a wobble because the angels are showing you how real it is. How do others see the connection? Now, that could be their karmic partner. It could be your family, your friends. It could be other divine feminines. It could be work colleagues. How do others see your connection? That you have to have patience, okay? Other people look at you and think, wow, it's just a big test of patience. Because other people look at us and think, this is crazy. Because they don't understand it or realise what it actually is, okay? So other people see your connection as a connection that requires patience, a connection that requires calm, and a connection that will lead to victory. And this is people who get it. Other divine feminines look at you and your connection and think, wow, you will have victory. You will be successful. But I also feel that people outside of the connection see you as someone very strong and very victorious. So they will see you as in your power no matter, even if they are telling you to move on or, telling you you're going crazy. They see you as someone who doesn't give up. Someone who creates victory in their life, someone powerful, someone who is a born leader. That's how they see you, and that's how they see you through your connection. What else do they see? Okay, what else do they see? Let's ask these cards. The signs you see are real. So they see your connection. Oh, thank you, James. Sending you so much love. Thank you for the donation. We've got hype there. Thank you. So they also see that, the signs are real. They realize through you the power. So I feel that other people also kind of gain power from you because you're talking about the signs. You're being the leader. You're in the light. So you're showing them that this is real. And that you are guided by angels. So people around your connection realize there's something different about you. That you are being guided from heaven. That there's magic going on here. There's power happening within your life. So people actually see you as a leader. Even if they are telling you you're crazy or you need to move on, they are inspired by you. So people see your connection as something that has turned you into the warrior that you are. Very powerful. What is being created? Now, creation occurs in the new moon, but this is what's being created. We know there's a new beginning. We know there's something magical happening right now. So what is being created in your connection? We've got set intentions. So anything that you are asking for, any intentions that you are setting are being created. So this is you asking for what you want and believing in it. Abundance is being created. Magic, health, wealth, love, everything you're asking for is coming in. And this is powerful because the energy for the coming week, we got abundance. Okay, we did what's the energy for the coming week? Abundance, things flowing in. Power. What's being created is power, spiritual power. Power within the connection, change, magic. Putting the work in. So what's being created is the work. You're doing the work. You're both doing the work. And you're both gaining enlightenment. So enlightenment is being created so you understand, so you gain clarity. And addictions may be being created because you've been addicted to each other. So I feel this is moving forward. Okay, the addictions are actually being released to create new addictions, healthy addictions, things you enjoy to do. What they show me here is having an addiction to something else, which could be fruit and vegetables, something healthy. Gaining an addiction to a healthy lifestyle, to a healthy relationship, to more healthy things. So addictions are being released to bring in healthy things and power. Very powerful. Oh, thank you, Katie. Sending you so much love. Thank you, dear Liz. Thank you. It means the world. So things are being released. Addictions are being healed to bring in new powerful ones, to replace them with things that serve your soul, that aren't toxic to your soul. Very powerful. Love it. Okay, next one. Okay, we haven't got that many cards left. Okay, we're doing the entire deck. I'm feeling on fire today. So we've got Libra energy. Now we're moving into Libra energy. I think it's Thursday. Okay, remember, if you are a Libra or if your masculine is a Libra, I will be doing dailies from Thursday for you because we'll be moving from Virgo energy into Libra energy. Now Libra is about balance. So the real energy flowing through here is, how is your journey being balanced right now? What do you need to know? Whether you are a Libra or your masculine is a Libra, but what we all need to know is, how is the energy being balanced right now? So the energy in the cards coming out are resilient. So you balance your energy by not giving up, by being more focused, again, by being in the energy of giving and receiving. That is what brings balance in. If things feel out of balance, bring it back to you. You know, if you're drained or exhausted on this journey because you're giving everything, start giving back to you. And then you move yourself into the energy of being open to receive. We've got travel. So moving forward will bring in balance, being able to go where you want to go or do what you want to do. Emotions bring in balance because we feel. So the Libra energy is bringing in feelings. It brings in chaos, and this is just moving forward from the Virgo energy. Because for Virgo energy, which came through right at the beginning of the stream, we got chaos. And the chaos is the changes, the movement, things happening to move things forward where they're meant to be. So change brings chaos. Our ego hates chaos. It brings in fear. But our soul loves it, our higher self loves it because it moves things forward. So the chaos is that need to leave your job, that need to release the past, that need to forgive. The karmic endings coming in. And it takes hard work to bring balance in because we have to take time, we have to be patient, we have to meditate, we have to breathe, we have to do things that bring calm energy in. So take your time and work hard on what you're doing because that will balance the energy. Very powerful. Energy of the connection today. Energy of the connection today. So I'm going to use the Divine Love cards for these. What's the energy of the connection today? Oh, wow. Here it is again, Eternal Flame. And we got that song coming through in the Messages Through Music deck earlier. So you are being shown today that you are eternal flames, and that's the energy of the connection, that you are eternal beings, and that you may be right. That you may be right. So the energy of the connection is your masculine is kind of looking at you today and thinking, you may be right. Everything you've said is right. They're also giving me the word May. Now, I do feel there's going to be some unions occurring in May because we've got May coming up a few times during this reading. And I know obviously that's not the month in that sense of the word, but I'm feeling that could possibly be the word or the month of May. But your masculine is saying to you, I'm realizing that you were right. You know, that everything you actually told me about this connection and this journey is right. So your masculine is understanding that and that you are eternal flames. And you're saying you may be right. I think we are twin flames. I think that we are eternal flames. So the energy is the understanding that this love is real. Very powerful. What is our mission together? Now, everyone's mission will be different and unique and special to you. Your mission will be what you are passionate about. But remember, right now in this moment, your mission, which has been shown to you through the white stag, is learning all the lessons. Everything you are learning right now is giving you the wisdom to help others, to evolve, to be the light worker that you were born to be. Without all those lessons, I wouldn't be able to empathize with how it feels when you're in separation, or how it feels when you're going through the struggle, or you're being ghosted or blocked. But because I've been through all of that on my journey to union, I understand it. And that gives me power to sit here and talk about it, because it shows that I understand and empathize how you feel. And you go through these things to empathize with how people feel. That's why people become what they heal from. In other words, like an alcoholic is very good to talk about healing alcohol if they've overcome it, because they've been through it. So you're being reminded that part of your mission is about experiencing the journey to union. It's about experiencing your life. It's about going for things you love to do. Because when you love doing what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. I do this now as my job, but my job is my mission, and my mission is to help you. And that helps me. And that's powerful because I love doing this. This is my purpose, my passion. So your mission or your purpose will be what lights you up inside. It will be what you are passionate about. And you and your twin will have mutual feelings about this. So you may have a mutual thing that you do together, or you may do separate things together, but you'll support each other. Like me and George, we've got different channels because we share different things, different aspects of ourselves. We don't want to be a twin flame channel. We want to be separate entities on our channels, because that's how we give the most. And we support each other. We are a unit, and it's felt everywhere, the power of the love. And that's how it is with you and your twin. So what do you need to know about your mission? It's not out of reach. You may feel it's out of reach. It's not. I feel this is your mission together is so you don't feel lost. You guide. You're going to guide people who feel lost. The angels are saying this to you. You will help people find their way. You're going to give people courage and confidence and power to be their true self, to find their own way. So your mission together is to bring people back to source. And Jesus showed this with lost flock, or the lost sheep. He's the shepherd. So Jesus will go and kind of round up his sheep. And what you're doing is helping people find their way to their heart and to their source. Whether they believe in God or the universe or the higher power or Mother Gaia or whoever they believe in, you are going to lead them back to where they've always been, which is inside here. So you have a mission to bring people to their truth. Just like Jesus did and the ascended masters did walking the earth, you have a mission to do that as a light worker. I mean, how beautiful is that? Oh, thank you, Kezia. We're sending you so much love. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, guys, for liking, for being here, for donating, just for being you. It means the world. So next cause, not many left here. Pisces energy. And I'm sure I just saw someone in the chat asking about Pisces. So Pisces energy, this could be your masculine, you. But for everyone, this is about diving deep into yourself. What do you need to know right now, deep within here? What do the angels want to say to you about your mission, your journey, your higher self? We've got raise your vibration. So Pisces energy is about raising your vibration. And sometimes to do that, we go within. Okay, we go within, right down into the depths of our soul to find ourselves, to rise up through fear, to see through the illusion. They're giving me the giraffe, and the giraffe sees things from a higher perspective because the giraffe is very tall. So I feel the Pisces energy is about rising up through illusion, seeing through fear, responding with love, focusing on love, and seeing things with the eyes of love. So if you're connecting with a Pisces, or you are a Pisces, raise your vibration and see things through the eyes of love. Very powerful indeed. Love it. Oh, wrong. Oh, yeah. Okay, they want me to do this one as well for Pisces. We've got action. So there's also action coming in for Pisces. So anything that you are going through, okay, anything that you've gone within yourself to work out will lead to action. And obviously seeing things from a higher perspective will give you a new perspective of action. So action ahead. We've got Celtic cross spread. Okay, I was waiting for this one to come out. So this is what we're going to do. What deck shall I use for this? What deck shall I use? I'm going to use the angel deck because usually we use tarot. So we're going to do a Celtic cross spread with the angel cards. What do we need to know? Wow, okay. So the first card, this is how they're guiding me to do it, okay, is you have come here to learn love, and that's from Jesus. So the whole reason we're here, okay, the whole reason we've been incarnated into this physical lifetime is to learn love. What is love? Love is unconditional. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not demanding of its own way. Love is giving. Love is receiving. Love is being there for people. Love is realizing we are all one. Love is helping people and being kind and generous. That's what love is. So you have come here to learn love. And know that change is happening for you. So the block or the obstacle could be the change. You know, you may be worrying about change. And the angels are saying to you, change is happening for you. Change is a good thing. So Uriel is saying any changes going on in your life, they're happening for you. You may think they're happening to you, but they're happening for you. And Archangel Uriel is saying, I'm illuminating your mind. So the reason we're doing this reading is we're finding answers. Your mind has been illuminated to the truth. And we've got remember your power. So moving forward on this journey, when you turn this reading off and you're sitting there with a cup of tea or you're at work, remember your power. Next time you're struggling with this journey and you're triggered or you're worrying about something, remember your power. Remember who you are. Remember your truth. And know that you are lovable. That you deserve this love and you deserve to be happy. That you are a lovable being. That you have love to give. And the romance angels are reminding you of this. We've got Archangel Zadkiel. Remember who you are. So the angel's saying, remember your power. Remember that you are lovable. And remember who you are as a leader, as a twin flame, as a light worker, as a being of the divine. Remember who you are. And know that you are more powerful than what challenges you. And I love this because I did a little short video earlier. And this is the card that come out. Oh, welcome, Deanna, to the angel family. Sending you so much love. And there's a video on there for you today as well. You've got access now to all the members' readings. There's loads of them, okay? So Archangel Raziel is saying to you today, to all of you, you are more powerful than what challenges you. You are bigger than any trigger. All you have to do is remember your power. Remember who you are. Stand strong. Know that you are valuable. And that Archangel Raguel is bringing in a healing. I am helping your relationships to heal. I am helping your relationships to heal. I have got your back. I am with you always. You are not alone. I am helping your divine masculine to come towards you. And Jesus saying, forgive and heal. And this is in the subconscious. So to move this journey forward, to forgive yourself, to forgive your twin, it means it will heal your connection. And the outcome is allow yourself to feel the truth. Feel the truth. This is a journey of feeling. You are loved so much more than you allow yourself to believe. So the angels are saying to you, feel that truth because your twin flame loves you so much more than you allow yourself to believe. That's power. Loving yourself, knowing that they love you, understanding the journey. So the angels want you to know how powerful you are, that you are ready for change, that you can do anything. And that the angels are right by your side and you are not alone. So trust the power of this love. You are connected always to the power of the Creator and you are safe. Very beautiful. Next card is Cancer energy. Now, I'm a Cancer, so if you're a Cancer or your masculine is a Cancer, this is the energy for you. But I feel the message here is Cancer is the crab. And crabs have got claws and crabs grab on. Okay, and we're kind of known for holding on, and kind of not kind of letting go. It's like we find it very hard for this, something we have to deal with. So how can we let go? That's the energy coming through. How can we let go? And obviously it's a journey of trust. But what do we need to know? Resurrection. So the energy around Cancer is things are being resurrected and healed in your life. And this is a big sign of a new beginning. So remember, this is what they're telling me for Cancer. And this will mean something to you. It certainly does to me. They're saying to you, God never closes a door without opening a window. God never closes a door without opening a window. So if you think it's over, if you think something's left your life or something's gone, there's a new something coming in. And it's so beautiful. I have to tell you this story because they're telling me this, okay? Years ago, when I was a kid, okay, my kind of best friend at the time was my cousin, and we were like brother and sister. Okay, there was only a year difference between us. It was my mum's sister's son, okay? And we were like brother and sister. We grew up together, okay? And, we just pretty much introduced each other as brother and sister, We did everything together. And, when we got older, we'd go out clubbing together and, we'd be there for each other. And then his mum died very tragically through cancer, and something happened so that he pretty much fell out with us all over money and, the will and all these things. And he hasn't spoken to me since, okay? And I was like 21 and I'm 45 now. And it was very painful for me because, he was like my brother, and it was like something was taken from me, and it's painful. I've healed it all now, but I went through a big period of kind of pain over that. But do you know what? The universe brought something better in. And I'm going to share this with you because it's so powerful. It shows how when God closes a door, he opens a window. And my cousin's name is Andy, okay? And when I turned 30, I got a new job, okay? And obviously, I left that job. But what happened was the person who actually was my boss became like my brother, and his name was Andy. And, it just gives me angel bumps because even though something was taken away, the universe and God had a plan. And it just shows how you are given something better on this journey, okay? And, obviously that may not interest anyone, but to me that's a massive thing because as a Cancer, we need to know that there's always a resurrection. There's always a reason, there's a bigger picture, and we have to just let go. So don't be afraid of letting go of things that need to leave your life because God has a plan and there's something bigger coming, okay? And you'll be replaced with a better Andy. And I'm not saying in any way, shape or form that your twin flame is going to go. I'm talking about things like jobs. If you were worried about leaving your job because you want to leave it, but you're afraid of not being able to pay the bills or doing certain things, you can do it. You are strong. And that happened to me when I decided to go full-time on YouTube. The universe created the way. And that moment was scary for me when I actually handed my notice in, especially because I said that person was like my brother and I felt like I was leaving a family. But I walked up the road that day and I saw a funeral procession go past because the angels were saying it may seem like a death, but it's a resurrection. There's something better on the way. So the angels are saying to you, something in your life is about to take form and take shape and be resurrected. And that's what we all need to focus on when we go into fear or doubt or worry about what's gone. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, divine guidance for union. Well, the I love you card is there. And obviously, I haven't used this deck for a while, so I forget the cards I chose when I created this deck. But, I love you. So you're being reminded that they love you no matter what. And if you go right back to the beginning of the reading, That was the message coming through from your twin. So I love you. So remember, he's saying, I love you. So divine guidance for union, what do we need to know? Well, I feel that big Celtic cross I've just done was the answer. Okay? But what do you need to know? Here we go. Ask and it is given. Archangel Orion, ask and it is given. So you're being reminded once again here that your dreams are coming true. So God is saying to you, divine guidance for this union is that when you ask, it is given. So all you have to do is trust. And Jesus is saying, forgive and heal. So again, if you want to come into union, you have to forgive your twin. You have to forgive the past. You have to forgive catalysts and all the craziness that's gone on. And I've been with, two very powerful catalysts before George that grew me. And I have completely healed those connections. And I look back at those connections with nothing but love and compassion and empathy for what they taught me. So forgive and heal everything on this journey, because when you ask, it is given. And you will be given your union when you fully surrender and let go. Very powerful. Not many cards left now. Is the divine masculine waking up spiritually? You know that he is. You know that he is, because he is owning up. All through this reading, it's been showing this to you. So what do we need to know? He's saying to you, I hurt. And when we hurt, we wake up because we experience things. He's saying to you, sometimes when I think of you, it hits me so hard just how badly I have messed it all up. Will you ever forgive me? Will you ever forgive me? So yes, he's waking up, but he's not just waking up spiritually. He's waking up to the way he's treated you, the pain he's caused you, and the things he's done. And he's taking ownership of the situation. He's taking responsibility for the connection. He's starting to move forwards to get this done. And the card's coming out here. He's becoming more independent, okay? He's becoming more independent. And that means he's waking up spiritually. He's realizing his truth. He feels trapped in his own head, so he is working through that to become clear, to gain a victory in his life. And what is needed is patience and calm. So he's asking you right now to not give up on him, to be patient with him as he owns up to his situation, because he does hurt. And you may feel that he doesn't care, or it doesn't affect him, or he's indifferent. But he's saying to you, I hurt. I hurt, divine feminine. And it's the hurt that's waking me up. Not only to my spiritual journey, but to my truth and who I am. I am realizing my power as a divine masculine, and I want to make this right. Very powerful. Next card we've got is, what do they regret? Oops. Okay. Oops. I regret that. What do they regret? He regrets hurting you. Sometimes when I think of you, it hits me so hard how badly I have messed it up. Will you ever forgive me? So he hates that he's hurt you. He regrets it. What does he regret? Here we go. Your birthday. So he's regretting missing your birthday. He's regretting missing Valentine's Day, Christmas, all those times you needed him and he wasn't there for you. That's what he regrets the most. That's what this card is. He says, I'm sorry I missed your birthday. I was afraid to reach out in case you expected too much too soon, and I will make it up to you, I promise. So he regrets not being there for you on birthdays, anniversaries, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, whenever you are thinking of. This could even be when you needed it. Maybe you were going through something and, you needed him there and he wasn't there. He's saying, oops, I regret that. That's what he regrets, not being there for you. Very powerful. Not many cards left now. What is the masculine healing right now? What is the masculine healing right now? Feel the healing, the hurt. The healing, the hurt. Let me message you. So he's healing this need to message you. He's healing this need where he needs to be the one to be able to reach out to you. And this is exactly what I picked up on yesterday in that DM to DF message. He's saying to you, let me be the one to message you. If I don't reply, I'm planning what to say. I get stressed when you message me again, asking me what's wrong. Nothing was wrong, but now it is because I feel paranoid. I have done something wrong. Don't rush me. So he's healing the need to be rushed. He's healing pressure within him. And he's saying, I'm planning. I want us to get together in person. I'm just afraid of messing it up with my stupid behaviour. So he's healing the past. He's healing his stupid behaviour. He's healing the things he's done. And he's asking you to be patient with him. And that's why there's delays. So there's delays because he is healing. And he's saying to you, there will be a completion. So the angels are letting you know that he is completing a healing cycle. That he is healing himself. He's healing his heart. He's healing this love to bring you together. And how does he really feel about you? You know it by the way you feel. Go within. Trust the journey. He loves you. Okay? He loves you and he cares about you and you matter. He's saying, I miss you. How does he really feel about you? He misses you. He's saying to you, I miss talking to you. That's why sometimes we can talk for hours in person or on the phone. I don't want our time together to end, no matter how it seems to you. So he's missing you. How is he really feeling about you? He's missing you. And he's saying to you, I cry sometimes. I have shed tears over our connection. So if you think he doesn't hurt, he does. If you think he doesn't care, he does. He's saying, I've cried over you. I've shed tears over this connection. That's how I really feel. And as Ames says, love conquers all. Very powerful. What is the divine feminine healing right now? What is the divine feminine healing right now? Spiritual growth. So you're realizing that you are both growing up spiritually and that there is action coming in. So you're learning to trust the journey, to trust that action will happen in divine timing. It will all happen when it's meant to be. This is what you're healing. I want to spend time with you in the real world. There it is again. That's already come up today. So you're healing the need for it now. Your moods give me a headache. So you may be healing from a headache. You know, their moods may have given you a headache today. So you're healing from that. Just one look from you makes my knees go weak. So you're healing that vulnerable part of you and realizing it's not a weakness, it's a strength. It's okay to feel that way. Please don't lie to me anymore. I know you love me and it hurts that you hide that from me. So you're healing the need to have that physical word. You know, them speaking those physical words because you already feel it. You already know it. And your body is amazing. I want you. So again, you're healing that need for it now. And I love you so much it hurts. So what I feel here as you're healing is the need for it now. You're healing patience. You're surrendering. You're trusting in the love. You're realizing who you are and your power. And you're realizing that they are loyal. So you're learning that they are loyal. You're learning through this connection what true loyalty is. And you're learning that you can take control of this journey and move forward and also to release the past. So you're going through a lot of healing. And the last question, will we have a family together? So for some of you, you may be thinking about children. You may be wondering if time's running out, if you're going to have that family. For some of you, you're going to be thinking about bringing your families together. For some of you, you may not be thinking about kids at all. It may be about family you are creating, like me and George. We've got Teddy's, our kids. You know, we're building a legacy, the legacy that you are building. So will you build a family together? They need to release first what's trapped. They need to release themselves. So again, if they are in a karmic situation that they seem to be trapped in, when they release themselves from that, they'll be able to bring everything together. They'll be able to offer you a future, to offer you children, to bring things together in the physical world like your kids and their kids. There will be a rebirth, things happening, and there is hope. So if you want kids with your twin, the angels are saying to you, have hope, you're on the right path. And there's going to be a rebirth energy, a change. I also feel that you made me kind of swallow there too. So swallowing things down, there are going to be reborn, things happening, change. Taking a deep breath. For some of the masculines, these could be fears they are healing, but they are realizing they want this. So there's a big rebirth coming in to build a family, to bring something in. You know, a rebirth energy. And I feel this is both of you being reborn, you know, as children of the Creator, focusing on your inner child healing, focusing on the future, being together and having fun. And then when the time is right, if it's right, you'll have kids because miracles happen. But for most of us, this is about the hope and the connection that this is being reborn to bring you together. I hope that helps. Wow. Woo! Okay, we've done the entire deck. Didn't know if I'd be able to manage it, but I called on Archangel Metatron to give me the strength and time. 3 hours 30 without taking a drink. That's power, that's channeling. That's how I work with heaven. You know, so when I'm working with heaven, I just completely go in a zone and give you the message. So the message today is, your masculine loves you. Your future is coming. Your dreams are coming true. Trust the journey. There's magic happening here. All you have to do is believe. Very powerful. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have and you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. Thank you for the donations. Thank you to 245 of you for tuning into this reading. It means the world. I am going to be live again soon. Perhaps next week I want to do a Q&A, you know, for members and for everybody else. But obviously this isn't a Q&A today. So I'm going to end the reading by pulling us a card. Here we go. Independence. So what the angels are saying to you is, remember your power as an independent being. Remember, in the separation, in the quiet times when you're not in union, you are independent and you can do what you want. And that was really eye-opening for me. You know, when I thought, wow, you know, think about how powerful you are before union. You are independent. You can do what you want, be who you want to be, go where you want to go. And I know there's restrictions, and I know some of us have responsibilities like kids and things that can hold this back. But remember, you are an independent being and you have that power. You know, and I love that, you know, before union, you know, I was doing live streams at night. And, you know, obviously I know that's better for a lot of you because a lot of you live in time zones where me doing these lives in the morning isn't really good for you. But you know, when you're in union or when you're in a relationship, you put the other person's needs first. And, you know, that's since I've been in union, it's rare I do YouTube at night, you know, and that's why, because I'm with George and me and George are together. So as much as I want to be independent and give to you guys at night too, I do also have to think of my relationship. And you guys know how that is because you are also twin flames and you know the power and the feeling. So amazing. Okay, so I just want to say a big thank you to all of you for tapping in. It is Friday. I have put the members video out there and a big welcome to the new member as well. And, you know, if you are a member, you've got access to all the videos. And I have also done all the horoscope readings for October. They're already done. They are available for members to view now. They'll be live for everybody else at the end of the month. But if you want to view them early and they're powerful, there's some real powerful energy coming in October. If you are a member, you get access to that. And there's a DM to DF message I did the other day for September too. So thank you all for watching. Sending you so much love. Have I got anything else I need to say? If you like this deck, this is the new deck that I've just created. So obviously, you know, I've been using this deck on the channel for ages. You know, I had a break from using it because it was in the other room and I was like, oh, I'm going to create it. Never did. And then I used it on the channel and I had quite a few of you saying, oh, I need that deck. I want you to make that deck. So I made it and it's now available to buy. So as soon as I get my hands on it, I'm going to be giving one away too, okay? So if you like this deck I've been using, this is called Twin Flames Tarot Made Easy. And that's available on makeplayingcards.com along with every other deck I've used today. Okay, because apart from this deck isn't available to buy because of copyright, okay? Because you have to be careful when you're using titles of songs and whatnot. So, you know, that's just something for me to use on the channel. But if you're interested in any of the other decks of cards, all the information is in the description box below. If you'd like a personal reading, I know I am fully booked right now for readings, but my twin flame George is available. He's amazing. He does 10 different types of readings, including Reiki healing. He does WhatsApp live messages as well. He does channeled songs. He channels the masculines. If you don't know who he is, if you're just tuning in, he is Blue Ice Tarot on YouTube. And he is my twin flame. There's 19 years between us. He's 26, I'm 45. But you'd never know. Or if you want a woman's touch, if you go to my featured channels, we've got various amazing people on there. You've got Sandra from World Illuminator 11, who is amazing. We've got Cheryl Rivera, which is amazing, on her channel, Sensual Healing. We've got Zoe from Healing with Your Soul. You know, obviously there's amazing people on there. And on there as well, there's also a meditation channel where you can go. It's meditating with the angels. You can connect with heaven and, you know, really get the angels coming to you and relaxing and feeling the power of love. So there's so many places you can get guidance from. But remember, if you're receiving readings or, you know, you're watching other readings, go where it feels good to you, where it's resonating with you. And never give your power away to anyone. You know your truth. All the answers are always within you. So all you have to do is close your eyes and ask the angels to guide you, to give you signs, to show you your truth, and they will. And, you know, if you can't afford a deck of cards, but you want to play around with my decks, all you have to do is go on makeplayingcards.com and do the pick a card. You know, bring up one of the decks. Say if you want to get a message from your masculine, a dark truth, go to that deck on the website, close your eyes and choose a card. And that will be the message that you need to hear in that exact moment. You know, you don't have to buy the decks of cards, but it will warm my heart if you use the decks of cards in any way, shape or form you're able to. So be grateful today. Think about all the beautiful blessings in your life you have to be grateful for. All the wonderful things going on. Think about your masculine right now and really focus on the positive aspects, because it's the positive aspects that bring in the change. You know, that's kind of like what they're guiding me to say to you as the homework. You know, to kind of sit down perhaps with a pen and a piece of paper and write down all the things about your masculine that you love, and, you know, really spend some time being in that energy, because the sun will come out and it will bring in power. So don't focus on the negative things. Focus on the positive things and all the amazing things. Oh, wow, we've got Sandra there, World Illuminator 11. Oh, my goodness, I just happened to log in during my lunch break. Liz is amazing, still going. I just heard the shout out. There she is, everyone. If anyone wants a personal reading, a bit of a woman's touch, she channels just like me. She's amazing. Go and check out Sandra's channel, World Illuminator 11. She's in blue there. She's amazing. Okay, I had a reading with her, and honestly, it was like one of the angels just came down and sat down in front of me and told me the truth. She's absolutely amazing. I love her energy. She's doing Zoom calls now. She's doing little nature videos. She shared one about a dog today I've seen. She's amazing. She's one of my best friends. I'm honoured to be in her energy. She's beautiful. I can't rate her enough, honestly. I just love her so much. So go and show Sandra some love. And, you know, when she hits 1,000 subscribers, just reconnecting and disconnecting. And when she hits 1,000 subscribers, she's going to be doing YouTube full time. Yes, another light worker on mission full time. So, you know, give her your support. She's amazing. Anyway, I'll stop rambling on now. So anyway, that's me done for the day. I've been going for nearly 4 hours. Yay to me. What time are we on? Wow, it's 1:45. So my plan for the rest of the day, I'm going to have some food, and then me and George are going to go food shopping, I think. And, you know, obviously he's been busy with readings and stuff too. So thank you all for jumping in. I've really enjoyed doing this live today. Obviously, this is the daily twin flame reading. So, you know, don't message me and say, where's the daily twin flame reading? Because this is it. And this is a very powerful one. And obviously, if you do watch it back, it's going to take some time. But just know I appreciate that. I appreciate you. And this is really a reading that says it all. So any questions you have about your journey, your mission, it's all here. So here it is. So thank you for watching. I could stay on, honestly, longer with you guys. I think you're all amazing. But thank you for being you. Sending you so much love. Mwah, and I'll speak to you soon.